believe it.
Shut
You and Beth have both left messages like this on my chalkboard.
Oh, like I didn't do anything.
You know
You're
what?
right, chalkboard, yes, I did. I will not deny that.
You guys
I
will
drew a
check.
beautiful penis on that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we already failed it, so.
What do you guys see on the?
Yeah.
In
I
memoriam
wonder where I
fancy.
get my poor drawing skills from.
So
Classic fancy Mo.
classic of the Pete.
Like chocolate chip cookie without the chocolate chip side.
Nothing changed.
I said, no, it's working now. My
Because you're
cookies
not
are working.
aiming it
I'm
at
so-
the thing. Is it dead?
What kidding me?
Maybe it's line of sight. Where's your receiver?
Right here.
Took pictures.
I'll get
Oh,
it.
this sucks.
Is it dead?
I just put a battery in it.
What was in there?
Well, maybe those batteries were dead.
Maybe they were different.
I was so stoked to use a clicker.
Peanut butter with
Jelly
chocolate
time.
chips, peanut butter chocolate chips, pecan pie, brown butter shortbread, hot chocolate and s'mores.
Was this the shortbread one?
You sold me on the
Yeah,
s'mores.
okay, good.
It tastes like chocolate chip
Ah, here we go. It's back.
Chocolate chips.
There you go.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, that's me.
I'll tell you what, worked in advertising for 15 years. Carried his clicker around
is
for
he
3
doing
days. I
this for?
cannot tell you how many times it is
Trying to
saved.
get himself uninvited to ArchCon.
What we're on.
Well, so when I get presentations, I get nervous. So even
I've
when
lost
I'm giving
16
presentations, I still get nervous about.
This is
When
not
I
healthy.
tend to wander.
Oh,
around.
Tracy, I've
yeah.
So if I'm running a presentation on the laptop, I end up talking with people over here, and then when I want to switch the slide, I gotta run back and hit the
Yeah.
button. So having a clicker where I can just like click it, not only does it look cool, but I can wander around all I want and nobody cares.
Fair.
Tell them the story about the guy when you, during your presentation, you ended up talking to the corner.
I did, I ended up talking to the wall. And and my colleague Natalie was like, it was on like video.
Mhm.
And I'm just like wandering around, and I end up like talking like this, and everybody's like, we can't hear you. And Natalie's like, get out of the corner, get out of the corner. But yes, I tend to wander around.
Yeah. no,
But I still get
it's
nervous even when I do presentations. All right, so last time, so many interesting things happened. We had, so you guys were, as usual, taking the Selin Starling down the Selin River towards the city of whatever city it is. Which the name, it always escapes me. I can never remember. It is
I
the
was
city of
here,
Casimir.
but
Yeah, them too.
I'm
On the
not
coast.
enlarged, I guess.
I can never remember that.
Oh.
I think you are enlarged and the
This is the
unenlarged one is on.
The enlarged one is
Is
yeah,
in the case.
case,
Oh, okay.
and the small one, small U is there.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah, because you
I
shrank.
don't have- I
Yeah.
don't shrink yet.
Oh. Huh.
I don't think you ever enlarged on this fight,
Yeah. Don, you're becoming extremely high.
because you were shooting at the buildings.
See, this is why I don't want to deal with you. What is he doing?
But
Don't worry about me. There's no left. Everybody's looking at you. Don't.
You're looking at him. He's
I was
having a
looking.
problem.
I look, here's who I'm looking at. Yeah.
You're all waiting for your laptop to transport it.
Yeah, just Don. It wasn't. All right, anyway,
You always gotta be the center of attention.
he does.
Always you.
Within the next half hour,
Drown.
you will hear me say, you will hear me say, so go.
Oh.
Within the next half hour, it's probably gonna happen.
I'll keep track.
I'll zone out at some point, yeah. Don't.
Alright, sorry,
It's gonna
I was
happen.
getting the cursed dice roll. All right, so so you guys were floating down the Selin River. When you saw some people on the side of the road, they were trying to, or side of the river, and they were trying to wave you down. Turned out,
I heard
it was
Alabama.
a group of people from the city, the country of Gaul, which is here. All right, so you guys are about here. This is the country of Gaul, is right here. So Gaul is notable because of its unstable politics. And what you did was you took some people on, you took on board, they were refugees, and they were being hunted by the current governing council of Gaul. So this turns out one of these guys was a senior counselor on that council. But Gaul is somewhat reminiscent of Revolutionary period France, in that fortunes of the government can change quite quickly overnight. So they made off as best they can, and got out of the city, but they are being hunted by a Grey Gardener. So the Grey Gardeners are a group of assassins, hunters kind of thing, that are not part of the Galtian government, but they are hireable. The Galtian government often hires them, and they are notable for their steadfastness in hunting their targets and for using what are the nails that keep people from getting resurrected? There's a magic item, it's
Right.
like spikes that you can put in people, and it keeps them from resurrecting, because if they get cast resurrection or raise dead on them,
You get killed right
they
away.
get killed right away because of these magical spikes. Very vituperative. They were invented in Gault and Grey Garden. The Grey Gardeners use them quite. Yeah, they use them a lot. That being the case, you decided, well, he's like, look, all I'm trying to do is get to Casimir or close to Casimir. I have resources there. I will pay you to get me there safely. And you guys agreed and took him and his coterie of people on board, which was like 2 assistants and a bodyguard, single bodyguard. You guys cruised down the river a little bit more, and you were then accosted in a boat. You saw this hunter, this Grey Gardener, who had previously talked to you guys in that one little rundown city.
Right.
With this guy. Where's my clicker?
You need that.
I need my.
That guy there,
Big guy.
Merrill, and he basically, when you guys were docked there, he does kind of look a little freaked. When you guys were docked there, this woman, this Grey Gardener, approached you guys and said, have you picked this guy up? Do you have any passengers? I want to inspect your ship. And you guys were like, nah, we're not letting you inspect the ship. But she was a little put out by that, but didn't press the issue. Probably because she felt like you guys were genuine and not knowing who were always
Right.
We're always genuine.
We're always sincere.
all even more so when you're lying.
Yeah.
So
We've
so
never lied
she
to them that they
basically had a boat parked in the middle of the river and basically said, I know you have him, hand him over. And you guys like, nah. And then a fight grew out. And so a couple of things happened.
Really?
One, what?
Imagine that.
Yeah.
A fight broke out. So a couple of things. In these old abandoned buildings on the side of the river, apparently a couple of the Grey Gardener's helpers were there, because they immediately began opening up with both arrows and spells against you guys. But even worse is, like, if you looked off to the port side, on the bank there was a catapult and an ogre. The ogre levered herself into the catapult bucket and pulled the trigger, catapulting herself at the boat. She landed in the water, but quite close to the boat, and is even now scrabbling at the edge and getting ready to pull herself up onto the boat.
Is that what this thing is?
That's the
Yeah.
ogre, the ogre lady.
Catapults.
In the meantime, the hunter kind of pulls around and tries to get on the boat as well, but by dint of collaborative activity, you guys managed to fight her off and eventually kill her, where she fell out of her boat and into the water.
That was nice.
Where she shall stay.
Unless you guys
I
want to.
sacrificed. The hired hand saw this.
The hired ants did see this, yeah, because they have a really good vantage
Right.
position.
The ogre did not.
The ogre did not. And it might not even matter. I mean, once you catapult yourself in a boat, you're committed. From an ogre standpoint. Plus, ogres are less than reasonable. But that's kind of where we stopped last time, was sort of this, the Grey Gardener had been taken care of. Okay.
You?
Okay.
I don't want to make a mess.
The Grey
What are you
Gardener.
doing over there?
Making a mess.
I wanted to say that.
And you did. Don't do it again.
We're very proud.
Not rolling.
Am I in this combat?
I'll need a initiative from you as well. So your character.
You're the female ogre.
You're the ogre. No, here's your token. I just don't know where you are. Probably manning the ballistas, maybe?
It's your token.
It could be
I
down.
was on Lido deck again.
With Julie.
You're like, I have so got this shuffle, Alec.
He could be in the basement for whatever reason.
You could be in the bowels of the ship in the
Yeah,
rower
yeah,
side.
bowels.
That doesn't sound like where you would be, though.
Sounds like a crappy place to go.
So
Could have been taking a nap.
there's a couple of places where
Julie gotta
people
go see
are.
Isaac.
Yeah, so there's a couple of places where people are. So on the back deck with the catapult, Elib and Andy are
Stop
there.
by, pick up.
Okay, I was
Doc.
about to ask
Yep.
where I am.
You're back
I
with.
see myself now.
Doc's always up for going to the bar.
You with your tentacle.
Ruid is in the front.
Yeah.
On the second deck, underneath the ballistas.
Yep.
Uh,
I heard there was something
Double
going
lifters.
on.
Becky, Queen of Catapults, had been under the boat, but had decided to abandon it.
She did, yes, so she's climbing up the side.
Mhm.
I don't know where Grady is,
Where
where's
am I?
Napalm Grady?
I don't know, probably wouldn't be ready to do another firewall.
Napalm Grady was probably on this side of the
Might
boat.
be in there. So Napalm Grady, you might be in with the.
I think he went
residents'
downstairs.
Might be, yeah.
You went, yeah, I think you went downstairs
All right.
because I was
Somebody
about to go
trying
down there.
board, I think I would be near there.
You would be near there, I just put your.
I
phone
got
down.
a 14,
14?
yeah.
All right. What's your character's name again?
Crow.
Crow,
Crow's Millennial.
So I'm gonna put you next to Ruid on the second deck.
Upstage.
That sound okay?
Finally.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Here.
Does he wear lots of eyeliner?
What'd you roll?
Is there?
Does he wear lots of eyeliner?
Oh. With a name like Crow, how could you not?
You got a 14, you said?
Yes.
We launched someone at one of these buildings, didn't we?
I don't think you launch, I think you were talking about launching or live at one of the buildings.
Okay.
So let's pull the roof off. So the roof of the boat is on fire. From one of the spells from the spell. I know,
We
I-
do need some water.
We've read that, sort of lifted off there.
Oh, yeah, because of the wall of fire that
Yeah.
the woman cast, which is now gone.
So put this over here out of the way. Oop, no, you know what?
Where the hell?
I know, I need a bigger table. This is not working out as well as I hoped.
Remember those days when we thought a ping pong table was plenty big? Exactly, you know?
Remember when we used to play in there?
Yeah, I know.
So,
Yeah, I was even here for a couple of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
That was intimate.
it was, it
Real.
was a tight squeeze. So I think,
That wasn't an invitation,
I think that's other Pete.
Is he stroking you lovingly with his tentacle?
Say, I only see
No,
one.
In the basement.
Is he all the way in the basement?
Yeah, pretty sure because there was a scratching sound that was coming from underneath and people were screaming. So I and
Oh, that
Grady were
You
both.
said you loved
That
me,
was,
so
that was Becky.
Was that a
Exactly.
lie?
So he went down first and I was going to follow after him.
Okay. That was
That was
Becky.
really
She's abandoned that
I
plan.
know, I know.
But we don't know that
Yeah.
yet, so he's still in the basement.
Yeah.
So,
At least
all right,
that's-
Napalm Brady's in the basement, Ruid's in the front, Crow's in the front, Andy and Elib are on the Lido deck with the catapults.
We had fun.
Where's
that was the
Jax?
main thing.
Yes, yes, we did.
Jax, where are you? Are you downstairs as well?
No. Swear to God.
Or is he in the,
Where'd you lose this
Can't
time?
keep track of your
Jax.
character, Louise.
pull the Lido deck off? Yeah, so-
Careful.
Lido. Whoa, whoa,
Was that
whoa.
not
Are they
Ruben
in
up
there?
front there?
I know where I am. I'm
We're
looking,
looking for
we're
Jax
looking
right
for
now.
Jax. I
Jax.
swear
You
to
think
God,
Jax?
we launched his ass.
You may
No,
be
I think
No,
he
I don't
was
remember.
invisible, or, oh, was he under
Did you
the,
guys play since
the cone?
once without me here?
thing?
No.
No.
Do we have a
we're
cone?
invisible.
Okay, because I don't remember us launching anyone
We did.
away
Is
from
anybody
each
under
We
other.
did not,
I
we
thought he
talked
was
about it, but
invisible.
we did not.
Is anybody under that
I
cone?
must be wrong.
That's gotta be him.
That's Grady.
That's
There's Jack.
Napalm
There we
Grady.
Yeah. that's
Yeah, I
right.
knew Grady was there.
That's gotta be him then. If he's in, if there's an invisible cone on there, then.
I think you
That's
did
gotta
go
be him.
invisible.
I was invisible.
Okay, so then, yeah, so then your figurine is lost to time apparently because
Okay,
You have your figure?
I might have it.
Okay, because I don't know that I do, because I haven't seen it.
Right, I may have it.
Okay.
And then Bella
Figures.
gets to.
And then Bella gets to pick where she wants to be.
I don't know, where's the most fun?
well, the most fun was up
We have
here.
not played this since Gen Con, and I took it to Gen Con with me.
Okay.
Yeah, we had not.
Wow,
Who would you have stuck closest to?
seems a little bit rude.
Very
What,
rude.
taking my
Probably you.
figurine that I bought to Gen Con?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's, Les's campaign.
That bus is broken multiple times.
Cannot reach.
Wow. They're throwing you
Where at?
under the bus.
I know.
It didn't break it all, it
I
did.
know. It's just like, it's like a steady stream of hand grenades over the picnic
Yeah.
table.
Yes.
Okay, well, but how do we know?
Well,
that didn't-
I
Jack's
have
abandoned
a, I have
him.
a pet.
You have it with you all in
Jack's
one piece?
abandoned him, somebody's gonna.
No, it was in two pairs.
All right, Bella, where'd you
But what
end
that,
up?
it didn't come.
Up top with,
It went in two pieces.
Oh, by you live, okay.
Two-piece.
By Elo
Oh, I got
by
you. Okay.
Andy.
And by Andy. All right, cool. All right, so that's where everybody is.
Mhm.
Questions before we jump back into initiative? Questions, comments, call for my dismissal as DM?
Is
Concerns?
the boat is stopped, right?
The boat is stopped,
Okay.
Doesn't surprise me.
No,
but the river yet flows.
my character I like to blame.
No, I know.
Demon.
So
Is the boat listing from the weight of an ogress climbing up the side of it?
The Starling is a big boat. So no, one ogre is not gonna be able to pull it over, if that's what you're thinking.
she is
It's
climbing
overruled.
up currently, like on the side there.
I tickle her.
I think so, maybe.
Coochie
Is that offensive?
No, that's not.
What
I
I
don't think so.
I know from that, she would have to be like
Playful, though.
attached to the
Yeah.
ship. Am I within stabbing distance with a spear?
Not
You know.
yet, she's still largely under the water.
Okay,
Her
fair
arms
enough.
and head is kind of out right
Fair
now.
enough.
And she's, she's essentially looking for purchase.
Okay. I don't think my spear has
Yeah.
reach anyway.
It's a little speed.
It's a totem spear. Spears, I think normal spears don't have reach, but like a long spear does. But I think mine is considered like a normal spear.
All right, I got a feeling I'm gonna need this.
Okay. Is it? Shot of
I
emerald.
Well, yeah, I need a gin and tonic here pretty.
Oh, yeah.
But a notepad.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're good? Let us begin. Jess, you're
I
up
was waiting
first.
for music to suddenly start playing.
Playing in our heads.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a long way, young. It's, we're here for several hours. We'll be lucky to get 30 minutes of play in.
Quit distracting us, Dad.
That's what's going through the ogre's head.
You know what I'm talking about. It's the last time you were sitting across from me, I saw the look on your face. This isn't night for Dungeons and Dragons. I saw the look at your face. Are we gonna play?
But this group
So,
never
like,
can tell which.
no.
As soon as the monologue
I
is
cast
done.
Mage Armor and head towards the front ballistas.
Okay. Assuming that Mage Armor is going out to yourself.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
oh, you
Because of your highly developed sense of self-preservation.
Yes.
Gotcha, okay, so.
How do you get there from there?
You can kind of go around, the model's not great. You can sort of go around those steps.
I
Oh,
like,
the
I like
steps.
the model. I mean,
5, 10, 15, 20. Where, tell me where you want to stop.
Very creative use of cardboard.
So are you gonna try and load a ballista?
No. Just going to the front of the boat with Mage Armor on.
Gotcha, okay,
Invisible.
all right, cool,
Bold move.
all right.
I moved and cast a spell. That's all I can do.
Bold move. Con, let's see if it pays off.
So I got to see.
You can say dodgeball in there.
That would be great.
But I don't want
He
it.
didn't care.
Nah, it wouldn't be that good.
How dare you?
We're doing what?
So,
Masterpiece.
Oh, okay.
It's a great movie.
You say so.
Have you not seen Dodgeball?
Oh, yeah.
what's the
Oh,
armor?
okay.
What's dodgeball?
I think there's a second one.
I mean, dodgeball is.
Is there a
dodgeball-
second one?
I thought they were
I
making
think
it.
they're making a second one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just trying.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
they were
to
supposed
they die.
Let it live on its own as one.
Let the franchise die.
Yeah, Let the franchise die.
Let the movie live as is and let the franchise idea.
Oh, you know, it looks that way. The
Harry
pirate-
Potter movie series.
They did have a
In
play.
an animated, no,
There
just
was
animated,
No, it's a regular.
just regular
Oh,
series.
you-
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's how they- yeah.
Yeah, that's where us two in London.
That's very fair.
I just,
Oh
you
my
know.
God.
Yeah.
okay,
Don't start.
so you know what you mean, you know what I meant when I said.
I don't
Look
like
back,
this.
look back.
I don't like this at all.
Ignore what I said.
What is this?
What?
That's where you will come from.
When I get there, I'm gonna.
It's true.
You can jump back in.
Riley was just saying that they were only 4 when I asked me the.
We're ignoring her.
Right, we're going.
Eli, what is your armor class?
Oh, I'm not gonna do that though, so I'm just gonna.
Riley.
I got a weapon.
Riley.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Got to think about
Took you a sec.
I love that it's the vodka.
Hey, it took me a second as well.
Same age as my youngest child.
But it's hanging high.
So I don't want to hear Jack hit that age.
Fair enough, touche.
Cause how old are you?
25 on the last shot. So
It's
so
still
doing
weird
rapid
thinking of
shot. Missed
movies.
the rapid shot, but got the second attack.
But here's this,
29.
you're 2 years younger than.
20 was it- was it-
So-
Arrow. So longbow arrow coming out of that window right there. You're aware of these guys are in that
Your
guy's.
family like,
I missed the.
what there?
So I'm not sure what year you're.
I'm gonna say more, but I don't think that's right, so.
Wait,
I was
did you say
gonna
Amish?
No, I was down the hall.
That sounds like Amish.
It's the same group, but it's that's not the
It's
same.
really
It's
not.
not
Really,
the
no.
same.
Is he gone?
Is that, sorry,
getting big?
sorry.
Still going.
Oh, blood rage.
One arm.
Blood armor? Okay.
So
Sorry, that was
my
my
AC
outside voice,
is
wasn't it?
now that was just enough damage to kick me up where I get 2 points of AC from damage.
And this is why
Okay.
I
Can you do
stay
me a
next to you.
favor?
All right, that's the archer.
If blood rage.
Ruin, you're up.
To ruin, to bars.
So you're at the front of the boat. You can see, so you can't, she's still pretty deep in the water, right? So only you can see is probably about like this much. A head and arms, and she's basically at the edge of the boat, kind of like trying to,
Treading water.
she's flat out doing the butterfly towards the rear of the river. So,
She's not used to.
creating a wake.
Yeah.
No, she's trying to, she's looking, you can hear her like. And she's trying to.
The ride at Six Flags.
Yeah, not having a lot of thing, and you see her, you can actually see her sort of change her mind and begin heading towards the wheel.
Oh.
She's
Hey,
heading towards the wheel?
The
Bob
paddle.
Eaton passed away. There's a Irish wake on Thursday.
Thank you.
Bob Eaton, someone we went to school with, and
I'm gonna turn to
I put a
Crow.
reminder to tell him, and then he called me before we got
Irish
here.
wake is
Huh?
like where you go to a pub and then just
Yeah.
kind of ghost when you're done.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
I like that.
We should do that when I die.
I mean, an Irish wake is really it's like going to a house and everybody just drinking and, it's really just drinking and it's like a
Bullshitting.
wake, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that's what we did for Tim, basically.
That's fair, we didn't do that for him.
So that's the 19th.
okay. So,
Okay,
Okay, yeah.
I don't know that that's how
Thursday.
calendaring works.
No.
yes, it's the
Thursday
19th.
night? Okay.
Crow. All right, he's not listening to me.
No.
What?
I'm going to
Okay.
yell out to everyone, she's going for the wheel, and I'm gonna try and move towards the wheel.
All right.
I can't do. The ogre!
Oh.
Yeah, so you're right above them, so you have no problem hearing them. Elib, you, Bella,
You guys
and
can roll
Andy,
vibes.
roll a quick
Huh?
perception.
You guys Broomhilda vibes.
Okay.
Perception?
Tits out, for Broomhilda. Tits
Tits
out,
up
for
for
Broomhilda.
Broomhilda.
Again.
So. Oh.
That would be a 20.
Nothing for things.
That
So,
sucked.
into a valley,
A bunch of 12 sides.
And I needed to find something.
Uh-huh.
So I saw them play. Excuse me, sir. And then they
It's
spoke.
unusual.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What'd you get on your perception?
The little robot, because they.
20, okay.
robots to,
Okay.
I didn't see a robot, I saw
Andy?
the person.
Andy, did you give me a perception check?
Yes, 29.
29. All right, you guys, all three
Just
he'll
they go
hear
on.
Ruin easily over the commotion, saying she's heading for the wheel.
And crying, and I'm like closer and closer, I had to block it off, and yeah, sorry, what'd you say?
She's heading for the wheel, Ruin said.
Oh, okay, yeah, I heard.
Yeah. well.
I heard.
He's always,
He's fine.
he's always.
You all, on
babbling
the
about
other
the-
hand, Andy, you just saw Elib take an arrow, so, not to
Oh,
be.
Elam! I got the Elam!
Tracy's got words of wisdom, what
Why
else?
did
Tracy?
people-
Okay, this is, not something I'm on the right side, correct side of the boat to say, but, okay. We're going this way down the river, correct?
Yes.
So the
Technically, the
wheels-
boat is still in the river. It's
So the boat,
it's
so the
not moving.
wheel's not actually moving,
Correct.
That's correct.
never mind then.
I just got a notification.
Cause I was thinking she's coming up from this side, if the wheel's going this way,
The boat
she's
stopped.
going under
Under
it.
it.
The boat stopped because the Briggs Gardner was sort of parked their little boat.
we
In
would
front
run their
of,
asses over.
they were trying to block
Why
the
would we
sound.
not
And they
run
did.
over?
Well, but I mean, because it's not just a run overable kind of, the captain is not in the business.
First of all,
We
we
also
also
blew
blew
her
her
up.
up first, so we do stop.
Yeah, we attacked her with a fireball and then she like flew over to us.
She was asking for it.
Front wheel, right? What? You said front wheel, right?
She's going towards the
There
wheel.
is no
There's
front
no
wheel.
okay.
There's only one wheel that's in the back.
No, it's in the
It's on the
side.
side.
It is the frontmost wheel.
Oh,
On the side.
Okay, now I know which side to go.
It's a side wheel.
Almost, sorry.
Although really,
are there
Like
really
a
one on
paddle
each
wheel.
side?
No,
which is not how a paddle works, but
I don't know how ship works.
yeah,
it's a very
you never heard of a
weird.
side wheeler before? It's an actual thing.
Yeah, it's an actual thing.
Okay,
Seemed like it going
We're not gonna get in.
yeah.
Let me ask you, Les, was the
How can-
side wheeler
It
made
seems like that rudder is always cocked like
We're not gonna,
this.
we're not gonna debate port and starboard
On the-
again, are we?
On the river, depends on the current.
That was a fun night.
Yeah, going uphill or down, or upstream or
I'm-
down.
This just has all
Wait,
the
about
bad
dragon?
smells of port and starboard. That argument.
God, that was.
Let's just move on.
That ruined everything, yes.
Anyway.
All right,
So we go through the
anything
portal.
else Other than yelling?
What?
Are you doing anything else other than yelling?
I literally can't do anything else.
It's on the port side.
Okay. You don't have an arrow or anything?
No, I've only got a spear and magic that is not currently helpful to me.
Napalm Grady, you're in the basement of the boat. Give me a quick perception check.
I can do that.
Thanks.
Can't believe that worked.
Natural
Yeah,
20
excuse me.
for us.
Bring it up again, we'll vote on it.
Hmm?
I said, bring it up again, and we'll vote on it.
So what'd you guys go pizza?
Cheese.
Yes, pizza.
Excuse me.
The in town one?
Yes.
There are 3 different pizzas that are gonna try.
They're buried underneath the
There's
Yeah,
mountain of
snacks we
other
got.
snacks, but
Yeah, I even snacks.
baked potato, the lumberjack, which.
24%.
24%. All right, so you
The
hear
lumberjack from
one,
Skip
the
and Jump.
reason that you had gone down
Yes.
into the hole was
It's on
because some of the
Woodstock.
guys down there, mainly Bosun Pete and one of the other dudes.
Hangs around in
Uh,
bars.
Bullet head, I think. Basically, we're yelling, somebody's trying to burrow a hole in the boat.
Gee whiz.
And,
Gee whiz.
so there was a noise of like
Right.
clawing
Which
and that kind of
was-
stuff,
Okay, which is, I guess,
which was the ogre. Now that noise has stopped.
okay,
But you also hear very clearly one deck up, you hear Ruid yelling, she's headed for the wheel.
so where am I in this? I'm in.
You're at the bottom of the boat.
Here,
down below.
There's some sour cream
Is
there.
there a
wanna pull that
window-
off?
Am I near a window that I can look out of?
There's no windows in the bottom of the boat.
No matter what. Okay.
There is a gearing system
All right,
that
thank you.
runs the wheel.
Right, that's not gonna help me. I don't wanna stop the boat.
Don't
Well,
tip the boat
stop.
over.
Tip the boat over.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby, rock the boat, don't tip.
Do another one?
Regular bacon.
No.
Bacon. We just did bacon and bacon.
Is that good?
Very good.
So, at this point,
You
if I
know,
know the.
If you
I'm
add,
gonna
put
go
bacon
up
on
a
top
deck
of
where I
bacon,
can
you
see
open a
where
portal to
she's
the
at.
next universe.
You can't, there's no way in the hole.
That's why it's.
You'd have to actually come back up. There's
Right,
no,
that's what I
there's no
mean, right,
windows.
come-
That's what
come
I'm
back
saying.
up
You
out of
should
the
come
hole.
back up out of the hole.
Then I'll come back up out of the hole.
Okay. Yep.
I'm
All right,
trying
so
to
let's
get to
get,
where I can see the wheel.
all right, so you're,
Are there not like Orlocks down there?
no, well, yeah, they're oarlocks. I guess you could potentially look through the oarlocks.
Could I see, if I.
I thought you said warlock.
if I-
Me too. Are there no warlocks in the bottom of the ship?
The hell kind of ship is this with no warlocks?
Warlocks.
Go ahead and put her down. All right, do you want
Can I see
Almost
her
struck
from one of
the
those
thing.
warlocks?
to, probably this set right here,
Okay,
you
could I cast whole person on it?
It's a monster.
It's a monster.
Okay. Yeah,
Well, you are
Gotta
Napalm Grady.
stop
Perhaps there's
helping.
another spell you would choose.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say, let me see what I can.
Let's set the river on fire.
Did we boil her?
No, we don't wanna do that. I don't-
We could just
no.
Boiler
That's
master.
so
put
last-
Develop
stew.
with a nitrogen atmosphere.
Boiler.
That's so last, last campaign.
Last
Can
round.
you say that ogres aren't people?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I'm saying exactly that, and I don't care who knows it.
They're giant humanoids, just saying.
Is she within 40?
There are more people than ever.
Is she within 40 feet
Yeah,
of the Orlock?
yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
What about the warlock?
The warlock,
Yeah, 40 feet would be 8 inches. She's definitely within that. You need a coaster.
Is it a man's 8 inches?
It's a man's 8 inches.
All right.
This far.
Yeah, she's definitely.
Okay.
Yes, and it's not dark.
I know.
Yeah, much.
alright,
Slightly less.
if it's 40 feet, I'm gonna,
He's sanded the edges down so it's sharp.
Bending metal.
For sure, they can pass through a metal detector.
This one, that's clenching.
Don't spit it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast. I'm
Might
gonna
want to
cast-
stir it though.
She's within 40 feet, I'm gonna cast cause fear on. her.
Good.
Ooh, that's a good
You're
one.
gonna cast fear?
Yep, cause fear.
Cause fear, all right.
Will DC.
through the
will
Orlock.
save, DC 15.
All right, DC 15
They're well
will
known-
say.
They're well known for their will saves.
Riley, what's that? What's our barbarian's will save?
Not great.
You wanna roll it? You have dice?
Statistics, I forgot to bring my dice.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah.
So did I.
Give me like purple.
Purple.
There it is, I found it.
Unless you need more dice.
Purple and gold?
It just says will is +4.
Oh my god.
When I went to.
So roll a 20, add 4.
What do you
Roll
want?
20, okay.
She said math box. Okay.
She's familiar.
Knife.
It's a Ziploc bag, isn't it?
I just have baby hands. Thank you. Well, they also open the sour cream packet.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, yeah.
All right, 20-sided dice +4.
We also severely injured this.
What'd you get?
Can I get a reroll?
No,
No.
that's a one.
A 1, a natural 1. That's a roll a natural
solid
1.
five.
First time you rolled that?
It's only
Here, yeah.
That's not a bonus.
That's a
All
solid
right.
5.
So cause fear, what does that do?
Creature flees for 1d4 rounds.
4 rounds,
All right.
4 rounds, 4
Yeah,
rounds.
she rolled
You
the
rolled
first at it.
four.
The pyramid.
Praise be. 3 rounds, so good.
3 rounds, okay.
Yeah, that's a 1 round.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It seems weird that the person who's affected gets to roll the amount.
That's
All right,
it.
well done.
Thank you.
I feel like I should be, if I'm a player, I should get a reroll. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think she should get a reroll too. That's nice.
No,
Nope.
You can't count on her. I mean, you can't count out every roll.
Yes, we
yes,
can.
we can.
Doesn't matter. Listen, if we're subject to this shit, then so are they.
Yeah.
And then I got.
Whose side are you
Not
on?
in this campaign.
All right. So that's great. So it is now Becky's turn. So you hear her let out a yell. As the fear takes over, she sees Napalm Grady in the Orlock and is struck by how crazy he looks, how vituperative, and she immediately begins
She's like,
swimming
Does he
away
have a fireball waiting?
back towards shore.
The flames ever flickering in its
Now she's
eyes
doing that
scare
butterfly
them
talk
away.
about causing wakes.
Yeah.
That's shaking the boat and making arrow fire different.
So rock the boat.
So rock the
Rock
boat,
the
baby, rock the boat.
That's she's a lot of
Okay, good. Like Christ.
All right.
Problem
Sorry,
solved.
Crow, you're up.
Gotta go with the crow.
Oh, now he hears Crow. Tried yelling Crow like 3 times and Crow ignored me.
Scary, but he become a murderer.
Oh, that's, yeah, write that down. Write that down.
He's gonna work me.
Oh, incredible.
So dumb.
I did a
Yeah.
business on some point.
That's if you know, if you gave.
No, moved it from there.
No, they
Didn't
moved
know-
tonight.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
moved it
What
that
if-
way.
We thought it was
someone
Dawn's.
collected them.
That's a shirt-worthy joke right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
shirt-worthy.
We've had a few
Yeah.
shit-worthy
Riley, I don't know if I told
Really?
We
you.
told them about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
every year we have the contest.
Okay.
And then the winner, well, Beth's got
Yeah,
her
that's
shirt.
the one.
Beth got the
No, this
shirt
one's there.
and
Beth got the winner
We
from
had
the
to-
contest.
Okay.
But
So now-
follow
now
me,
what-
I'm invisible.
Follow me, I am invisible. This guy.
But it's totally straight, dude.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
it was
So
wonderful.
I'm guessing we moved on, so.
We had a good, what?
Yeah.
We're looking for Doug's
I
phone right
had
now.
heard that he was in the news. I couldn't.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Where's your phone?
I'm about to.
15-year-old boy.
What? What?
What?
It's in one of his many pockets.
Oh my god.
He just like.
Oh
he just-
my god.
Quick action,
Okay,
runes on the scimitar. Start glowing red.
okay.
Was it
at
dinner or was it on the way here that we had the conversation?
Can he
with
still
the
see
thing being
Joker?
Oh, yeah, she's on the
Tracy's
surface,
husband.
swimming
That's
away.
right, yeah.
Perfect, okay?
Perfect coincidence.
He was trying to
Then
remember
cast
what, like, who was
Scorching
having a
Ray.
conversation
Okay.
about the
Scorching
phone in
Ray
his pocket.
On her, as she flees.
Perfect.
That is a ranged touch attack, right?
Mhm.
Because it's a ray. All right, give me some ranged touch. Give me some of that sweet ranged touch.
Good touch, bad.
These are definitely bad
These are
touches.
good
Very
touches.
bad.
Depends on which,
Which side of the?
touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
29 on the first one.
Touch. Wow.
And 26 on the second.
Wait, how do you?
Riley, quick, take a look at the AC
Oh,
for the
like
barbarian.
scorching ray.
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah,
go
that'll-
wild on a limb here and say that a swimming barbarian does not have a 29 AC.
No,
You are.
She
15.
did have a buckler. 2 hits. She did have a buckler.
Swimming touch AC.
Swimming touch AC.
Now, is it mitigated
how
by
many
the
hit
fact
points?
that she's in the water?
The hit points.
Where should I put it?
The next to HP.
Only the top of her head burned.
Wait.
How
wait,
much
wait.
damage did I
No,
do?
no, no, no.
Oh,
Yes.
That's
He's still
your
rolling
HP
it.
current.
Brain does
Oh.
14.
Yeah, 14 points.
Minus-
Second ray does.
It was a brain that ruined the,
13
barbarian.
13, so 27 total.
Oh,
Minus 13 again.
minus another 13?
Yeah. That'd be 88.
This game's big.
Spill the beans.
No, 98.
The cat is on the bag.
I'm trying to speed this along.
Okay, perfect. So are you staying still or are you moving? Was that a full round?
That was that's a full round.
All right, cool, excellent, excellent. Andy, are you reloading the cat?
Enlarge your tentacles. Engorge the tentacles.
Which side of this catapult of the boat is it?
Back of the boat.
No, I'm gonna head towards where the ogre is, so that's on that side of the
So
ship.
you're gonna break and go,
Notice
yeah,
Still
so if
being
you go,
attacked by.
so technically you're on the top deck of the boat and it's open, you're under an open roof. And that roof is on fire.
That's right.
Set. You could run back to the edge, back to the back wall where the captain's area is, and you would essentially be looking down
Back to the
into the
captain's
river.
Oh, that's
You'll be able to
really
see her.
It is. We're still being attacked by these people.
Okay,
too.
then never mind, I will use the catapult because I only have so much movement as a dwarf. So I'm gonna use the catapult.
All right, so the catapult is a 2-action thing, right?
That's
So
fine.
somebody has to load it,
I'll
and
load it.
somebody has to fire it. So the way you guys were doing it is you were loading and Elid was firing. Last
Previously,
time.
I've been loading it as the move action, firing it as the standard, or firing it as the attack action.
It's a big catapult. I think it's a
At the time, he was enlarged.
that might have something to do with it, but you're not enlarged now.
No.
Okay, so now it's.
Good.
you need
Okay,
to-
well,
What I'm saying is she can
I think
do,
Andy
she can
is
load
loading,
it
and
and you'll
then
be able
Elif
to.
can-
Hold on, well, do you wanna do it that way? Or do you want me to
Teamwork.
give you a potion of enlarge, because I do have a potion of enlarge person.
Now, thanks, Bob.
I'm gonna pass off a potion of a large person
Okay.
to Elif to use. And I'm gonna take my pills.
On the right
Are
side.
they chill pills?
It's on the right side.
Yes.
No, they're unchilled pills.
The party pills.
They're unchilled
What?
friend
Figures.
pills.
Cause fear.
Elif goes, Andy, does this
So
smell
now you're running
chloroform?
away for 3 rounds.
Yeah, so I'll give Elif a potion of a large person
Okay.
and then.
And then you're going to swallow a pill?
Well, I did mine, yeah. And then I'll load the
And
cannon.
a very
The- the-
Oh, you're gonna load the.
I'll load the catapult, that was my last one, yeah.
Gotcha, okay. Perfect.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
Install button, push.
Push the button, no one, no one.
What is the headset?
Bone induction headset, it's just a Bluetooth headset,
Conduction.
conduction.
You think it's a bone conduction set?
Huh?
You think it's a bone conduction?
Bone.
Bone.
He said bone induction.
Bone
Okay.
conduction.
Just gonna do that.
Going down, I thought he said
He said
bone.
bone.
Alright.
You know, better conversation. Let's get anything.
You're getting really
I-
defensive about this.
You are getting very defensive.
Marketing really defensive.
Yeah, really, calm down,
Oh, like
Doc.
overly
I have a
defensive.
character trait that apparently get mistaken for medical
There's
device.
an FBI.
All the
there.
time.
I'm
I
telling
thought
you,
I was
over
wearing
react
them.
now.
Oh, TSA, and they didn't make me take them off because they thought it was a medical device.
Nice.
I mean, that's great, because you can just take it then, but.
Yeah.
Don't mention the war. I did it once, I think it got away.
Pretty proud of this little
I
suit.
love that if I'm using power tools or mowing the yard, I can put in.
I have no idea what,
And then
like
still have
mechanic
music
and
in here when using.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it really
Lookout,
works well.
but what does it even look?
Because.
I love the fish.
Yeah,
I love the artistic liberty of like fish.
30.
Oh, that's not bad, okay.
I just imagine all the fish and the
And we
whole.
use the open run pros by Shocks, which are
It would be gone.
rated for sports and.
Oh God,
like,
this.
Mine are
flood
waterproof.
resistant and waterproof and, yeah. And they were rated.
This is
as
why you
kind
don't
of
have-
protected.
Oh no.
What is this?
Sound.
This is why you don't have brands.
Relax.
Why you don't have what?
These are waterproof.
All right, this is too small, but what happens is, coming up from.
Yeah, that's right. That's what she said in a good way.
Well played, Tracy, well played.
All right, so
I am looking for a couple.
coming up from the water is a wall of blood.
Nice.
Giant potato.
That's easy to know.
It's right now I have like some
This
wire,
can't
like
be good.
ones that just hook in my
A
ears. but they
wall
always
of
end up,
blood comes flying
coming
up
out
out
after
of the thing and just
running.
hooked, stays there. So it starts in the
Blood
water.
fly?
Wait,
comes-
what?
It is now, yeah.
It rises up out of the water and blocks the catapult.
Oh, shit. I forgot.
So it's
about
in the back.
It's in the back of
The
the
dog
boat.
boots, I forgot about
Yeah,
the
you
dog
guys don't
boots.
see it.
I don't see it.
Okay, I'll bring those next time. Totally forgot.
I mean, even close enough that.
That's
We-
also true.
We've been busy.
All right.
We haven't-
And then.
Down it.
You know, this is gallbladder surgery.
There. Well,
Sold 3 weeks ago.
all right, so you're back there helping Elif and Andy, and you see
Thanks.
Andy.
Thanks, Kevin.
Loads the catapult. And
I
as you're
feel it.
standing, a wall of
I
blood
have things to ask you.
materializes out of the water
Yeah.
and blocks your vision and the catapult. It goes up probably 10 or 12 feet above the
Oh.
roof of the
Oh,
boat.
no.
For Sandy.
It's big.
He's getting
The
questions.
wall, it looks like blood.
Yeah,
This is about the Halloween party?
no.
Okay.
Boat's not moving though.
Boat is still. So it's just sitting,
Yeah, fine.
and it's not, and the wall's not moving towards you or anything like that, but it
Oh,
is
shit.
blocking the catapult.
I don't even know where.
Need a chaperone.
La 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 la.
They better not be stealing any of my jalapenos.
I don't think they know where it
Don's
is.
probably stuffing
Well,
them
it's
down
a-
his pants.
Don, you might want to lower your voice too,
You want jalapenos? You want more fresh jalapenos?
or move
Molly
farther
was
into the
chilled,
room.
So I could, yeah,
I got an entire sack of jalapenos.
See? I've got some pickles, some homemade pickles. if you want to try 'em.
No, okay, I would love to try them. However, Tucker's made some and they're really good.
Are they? Okay. Mine
I'm
are
just
up
going
now.
to, wait, because I have nothing to go against a wall of blood.
So are you going, you're gonna delay?
Strangely, I'm not used to a giant wall
I
of
mean, I've
blood
dealt
spurting out of the lake.
With smoke and gas and Matthew McConaughey, but I've not dealt. I've
I'm
not
used to
dealt
killing
with blood.
celebrities.
Not kidding, yeah, okay, so we'll put you on delay, and if you want, you can, well, there's only you
I
that
love the
left.
rainbow dice tray.
So I mean, if you delay, I mean, you're
That is
essentially sacrificing.
And we're still in the first round or
Yeah.
second round?
First round.
Yeah, first.
Yeah, probably like the 20th round of this battle.
Yeah, but basically at this point, I can do the,
Luke.
Well, actually, I can wait.
yeah,
Oh my
They go
god.
color.
I have nothing to do.
Open my world, hey, get me one.
Unless it's like go away, but I
Well,
don't wanna do that either.
so you could go, or there's a couple of things. One, the roof that is above your heads is on fire. So that's burning. So the top of the boat is burning. You also can hear these guys doing all kinds of stuff near the other side of the boat, against the ogre.
A crack
Now, you
is
see
about to
you see
burst
where
out.
you are and see where the little like columns are?
Mhm.
So this is an open area. It's open to the air. There's like a gazebo roof kind
It's
of
an
thing.
odd design for a
So
ship.
you could move to the
That's only got one.
toward
wheel.
the front of the boat, and you can look out over the river and see the ogre.
Uniship.
Now, it'll be kind of far away, but you have ranged attacks, right?
Cause that part is actually on top of it.
Correct, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll move over there.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not the other one.
Riley, do me a favor. Take the hobbit,
Delayed the game.
Sorry, was it my
yeah,
turn?
and move her to the front of the boat,
Oh,
in between the wall, yeah, not all the way to the front, but like in between the wall and the little pillar on the other side,
On the
other side. There you go.
There.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, so that's where you are. That's a move action. Do you want to fire? You could easily see that there is a scorched ogre lady swimming towards shore.
But
making
can I,
sort of like curly whoop whoop noises.
how far did I move though?
You moved to, I don't know, it's probably, you're pretty fast, right? Or did you go more than 20 feet?
That's what the rumor is.
Whatever you do, don't talk about Niagara Falls.
Change.
What's your
Think
speed?
of it.
I don't know, I'm trying to find it. I loaded everything on this today and I'm
It's
not
30.
sure where it is.
Wherever you. look.
30 will get you there. If you want, if you can only go 20, you can go to the middle. You can still see them from there. It just makes the range a little farther. Give it a shot.
Where is my speed?
Hobbits move 20
20,
regularly?
yeah.
Okay,
Normally,
so yeah, so you would have to go,
I was
sorry.
thinking it was 20.
Apologize. There we go. So you're at that post. So you move 20 and you still can see the ogre if you want to take a shot.
Jimmy.
What's the range on the plumb bob?
Ah, thank you.
15, 20 feet, something like that.
Yeah,
Plum good.
She's farther away than that.
it's got 100-foot rope.
Ooh.
But can you throw
You don't-
something on?
Right.
Well, you
It's
are
a weighted
generating
rope, yeah,
momentum.
and she's trained with it. Yeah, if it's got 100 feet of rope, you've got a 100-foot
Yeah,
range.
I've got 100-foot rope.
You gonna try and hit her with
It's seen Bashy McConaughey's crotch.
Oh, yeah,
Sure.
she has twirled it and then really.
Well, who wouldn't like that?
He didn't.
Who in the world would
Yeah.
want that?
Well, once she beat him, and then you guys went into
Beat
the.
it, there you go.
She saw his crotch.
She hit him with a
She
bomb.
she beat.
And then you guys went into.
Oh God, I'm gonna beat them.
Salad. So that wasn't super nice.
Justice.
It was just.
Sure.
there.
The only reason
Sure.
they didn't just kill him. is
Right.
because
I mean, it should be just as
True,
big.
that's true. You wanted to torture him
I
first.
don't know why you
Right.
guys hate it so much.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that was totally justified and totally moral.
Versus the burning tree.
They abandon their friends, they
Which
murder
we didn't
people.
Yeah, the spontaneously
Okay,
bursting.
They caused the
Yeah, what do you
fire.
see we caused it?
Well, yeah,
Gotta remember how to do my pop, yeah.
nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with it.
They fell down.
Hey, you guys are-
Well, my fault they're clumsy.
So that's gonna be.
It's not my
considered
fault they
range?
fell into fire.
Range, yeah, it's within 100.
Set the house on fire.
Hope they're clumsy.
Cannot find a dice that works tonight.
You want a dice, you want a portable dice thing?
A dice
Sure.
jail?
Look at what I'm seeing on that table there.
There you go. Perfect for keeping your dice right where you want them.
That really big it's about.
Hey, that's
What-
much better.
Let's
You
get
say
to
that.
work.
Oh, I mentioned that to Gwen, when they didn't come to Gen Con. I said we had a sweet dice trail set up for them. I held up something like this. At first, she didn't laugh, but Tom started dying laughing.
I threw in some money.
You might.
All right, so
Maybe
this has been a day or two since I've thrown this.
Tom Bob or.
Plumb bob. I rolled a 16.
Yeah.
Actually, a chance of a 73rd level or something?
Setting your range.
Probably not.
Really?
Your base attack to be the.
Last,
+5.
last time you
Or,
had
oh,
said,
melee slash.
prepare.
He lies.
Yeah.
He's a
Oh,
liar.
get ready, but yeah.
Get ready. Things are happening.
In several months, they'll come handy.
You guys haven't done anything on the second
26.
level.
That's what it
I
is.
mean, you
Could
could.
you keep holding us back?
You hear a very
We dipped
bowling
down.
ball-esque clunk
You dipped down to 30%.
as the
I
plumb
think
bob
Biz
bounces
Lee-
off the.
He said,
the,
no, you get to
ogre's
the
head,
level, get the hell out, go back
And you begin
upstairs.
reeling it back in.
Am I wrong?
How many points of damage?
I didn't roll that.
She came down.
I
double
did. The guy just told you,
Tell me
go
what-
down, go straight across. and
You
go
in
up.
charge of the guy?
Yeah.
All right, then, you told us. Crap. Better.
You guys need fresh drinks over there on the
You just wanna stay
starboard
down-
side?
Go to fourth level,
Yes.
Joe.
Yeah, I need.
Go to the module, we'll see where we should go.
Tracy might have need of an hammer this hour.
Tracy, another?
Actually, hold on.
Yes, please. Thank
You got it, man. Yours in the bucket. Help yourself.
Thank you kindly. Chug faster.
Right.
Good job.
Chug faster.
Is that a thing?
Chug, 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 chug.
Faster, faster.
Faster, damn it.
That's new with Carlisle Payne.
About a year ago,
Oh my
I
gosh.
talked to John.
Fucking was so good. it. Oh my god.
I'm surprised. I didn't.
Me too, yeah.
I
I'm
was,
so surprised.
I was
That's
going
great.
all the
I'm
rest of
surprised
the
I
day.
didn't.
Did I not ask you?
I love that.
You remember that when you were at 12th level?
For a while.
That was great.
And turned on the. park.
Thank you for the support for that one.
I'll support whoever needs support.
Yeah. Now we
Time and like.
I'm so above the 12th level, I swear.
Aaron turned to me and was like, so we're 12th level, right?
Say it again?
I also love though, I also love Aaron being like, here's your phone back, and he starts to walk away, and I'm like. I feel like, oh my.
Six
God.
I think it's probably six. Six, it's small.
That's all I got.
Oh, no, okay, so 100 feet, scroll down.
Takes advantage of us on Mondays.
Got it. D6 plus.
I don't think
For the rest of the party.
I
Plus-
probably deserved
What's your,
it,
what's your thoughts on that?
but I still enjoyed it.
It was wonderful. It was a great time.
Enjoyed it or not.
Yeah.
I also still love, I told my friends that no one's gonna talk, everyone kind of minds
8
their own
points.
business. No
Riley,
one's
8
gonna really
points
protest
of
and
plumb
things
bob
like that,
damage to the
and
back of the
that's
O's head.
And then Jasmine comes up, and everyone's like.
Bella, the Hobbit, has a 100-foot Polish robot that's waiting.
Beth and her friends, and I'm like.
It's a missile weapon.
Damn it, Jasmine.
Never talk to me, leave me alone.
Yeah,
Because I failed her.
Now you told.
I mean, Avita wasn't rolling great either, so you're really just continuing this bad. luck.
That's a move, that's an attack, he lives up.
It's a doppelganger.
Oh, yeah.
In Ambulance.
It's a social weekend, that's what.
What is the height and width of the wall of blood?
It's probably about 30 feet wide, certainly
expecting
wider
that.
than the back of the
Yeah.
boat.
No
It
one
also,
expects the ball of
it
blood.
goes up above the top of the boat, probably 10 to 12 feet.
Oh, cool.
Essentially, it's covering the entire.
The
boat.
right amount.
Normal.
I meant more like your
He's just
cousin,
gonna fuck around and find
Uncle
out.
Richie and his
Okay.
friends. I mean, like, you guys
The
never
boat hasn't really moved.
hear us.
That's
I wonder what
I've
they-
been firing
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
location this entire time,
Okay,
Is it-
interesting.
so I'm gonna leave it where
Is
it's
it
at.
bad that I don't remember
and
Uncle
just
Richie and his friends
fire
being there?
No,
Okay.
I get it.
Because
Alright.
that is exactly
You're
what I'm gonna do.
Like,
Do you have any Arcana?
I'm gonna ask you to watch after me if I decided to cross the tang limit. You were totally flattered.
we're gonna cross the tank.
Someone's like, well, we gotta get more tan, and Dad's like, okay, I'm driving, and I'm like, you sure? And Dad's like, yeah, that's cool.
Arcana, do
And
you
I'm like,
like
we're riding in the car the whole time.
Are you speaking like knowledge arcane?
Yeah, now, okay, you have that?
Nobody died in
Good,
the.
good.
No, thanks. You did hit a couple bumps just to mess
Oh,
with Aaron. and-
oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, that was.
That tracks.
He is highly respected for his knowledge of shapes and colors.
If you ever see those in the square hole. you can skip
That's
it.
right.
Okay.
All right. Helix, so here's what happens.
Circle go. That's right.
The catapult stone goes towards, it looks like it's gonna go through the wall.
Yes.
It hits the wall of blood and immediately fractures. And
Yes.
breaks into a bunch of things, like
The
hey,
stone
The
does?
stone?
stone does. It hits the wall and crashes. I need everybody in the back there, that's Andy and Elib, to make a quick reflex save for me.
Houston?
Everyone in the back there, that's Andy and Elam.
Oh, no, it was comma, that's Andy and Elib.
Oh, okay.
15.
Yeah.
13, ooh, that's not enough, 15 was what you needed.
Oh.
You take 3 points of damage from the
Shrapnel.
shards that come flying back towards you.
Ouch.
3 points of
You
damage?
sharded.
Well, I bet
Three
you wish
points
you
of
were a ball of blood right now.
Or just.
No, Elib, you made your
Okay.
reflex save. Andy got the ball. Andy, you have knowledge arcana, yes?
Hold on, let me double check.
You
Yes, I
have
do.
to.
Give me a knowledge arcana roll. If you would,
You
please.
say, if you're an alchemist.
Look,
you
this
can
wall of blood seems magical.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
natural.
this wall of blood.
Unnatural.
This wall of blood seems totally natural since it's able to crush stone to the smithereens.
Like every wall of blood. you see in the
Wall of
family,
blood.
This one's magical.
And I wake up to the wall of blood in my bedroom.
Theoretically, yeah. I don't know that Elib would be aware of this.
Didn't we have to ask that question?
Well, that's why he's fucking around and finding out though.
Well,
Okay.
you found out.
Do you
You
need
really
an
need to ask
arcana
the
check or do
question
you need a
again.
spellcraft check? The spellcraft.
I need an
wall
arcana,
of
from you, I
blood.
need an arcana check.
The
17.
spellcraft
So
from
how much
Elib.
of a
17, all right.
wall?
You're not sure what the hell this is, but you suspect it's in one of the wall of section
You know,
of the
being
stone.
attacked by a giant spud.
Now,
Well, that's
Blood container, yeah.
descriptive.
you
It's a
suspect.
little irony, but yeah, that, I don't know what it is.
You
Just a little
suspect, well,
Yeah.
I
uh,
have a book of knowledge too.
Oh, shit.
so.
Did you open put it?
I'm coming up.
I have a book of knowledge.
You do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Never had.
Remember the
Okay.
book you just gave me?
Right,
That I've still got it.
okay, you wanna try it?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't remember all the crap on it though.
Me neither.
But you have a book.
Well, it added
got
a plus,
appendices.
it added a +5 to whatever I rolled, whether I knew something or not.
All right, we got the Arcana.
Yes.
Sure, it's a 20, so I can roll whatever, right?
Wait,
No, I
what?
don't have our. I'm lying.
Gotcha.
No, I do not have our.
Okay.
So when I
Well-
roll, I'll just add 5.
Very impressive,
Okay.
bro.
Creative gaming.
She's using creative language to open up new opportunities for us in this game.
That'll show you less of the quality stuff. 18,
How about a 23?
23.
Hell to the end.
Well, you should, yeah.
Looks like a wall of blood to me.
That wall of blood is looking very ball of blood.
Face out, so you just hear the crash and you look over and there's you live like, what happened? And
He's laughing like.
And Andy's.
Oh,
You suspect that it's a wall of force, but a type of wall of force spell that you haven't seen before, that's big enough to, and has this sort of coloration to it, this blood-like thing. It's probably some sort of customized wall of force. What do you think?
So I tell them it's a wall of force. You don't know what to do with that knowledge beyond that, but there you go, guys.
It's something.
You said I could use this book once a day?
Yes, I think it's once a day.
And I don't have anything.
You still have your
to help
stirrup?
that.
Yes, I do.
Looks magic.
It's magical. No shit.
It's up. Alright. You're getting a skull ice cube.
Okay.
Why am I not getting a skull ice cube?
You want a skull ice cube? Would you like a skull ice cube too?
Next time, guys.
That's gotta go.
It's like, you know.
Don't Sean can die.
I think the
We need
polyurethane.
to make room for
less-
the skull. ice.
Polyurethane is the right way to
We've
go.
got time. We still have hours of game.
We do have
time.
hours.
I mean-
The fucked up one, yeah, for hours of game.
Yeah, we still got like 3 hours
Which was
before we're
last-
even close to
That
the
is
end
true.
of this.
I routed them.
All right,
You did.
Eli, do you?
We need to get one of these
move or
burners, so
anything?
that's cool.
No, he's pretty much just fucking around and finding out.
Gotcha, okay.
I like this
All right.
guy.
Top of the order,
Yes.
Jax, Invisible Jax, you are at the, you are at the,
And the most horrifying,
ballista.
the
It's
most
loaded.
scary member of this party.
Wait, no, it's
No,
not.
he said
It's
detente.
unloaded, but the stuff is right there if you want to load
I've
it.
seen you maul an unarmed
Is
man
the
in a
ogre
jail
within
cell
touch range?
with your bare hands and teeth.
Touching your over.
What?
He deserved it.
I didn't know
Why,
that.
what do you got in mind?
That's all I've seen.
Well, I've got different touch spells that I. can-
Oh, right.
Remember, it was
not
an
a
entire character
I
ago.
load
That was
the
relevant for me.
ballista
Okay,
and aim it at the ogre.
wheel it around on the spindle.
Yeah.
All right.
I do not fire.
You do not fire, okay. Okay,
Very
is that it for you then?
That's it.
What's magic?
Jesus
No
Christ.
shit.
Yes, yes. Pizza is available for
I
any and
love
everyone.
some reason how.
Yes,
it
I
is,
did.
you know, it's for the-
Yeah, they said, go ahead and let my pizza.
Nice.
Aim the ballista.
Oh, Les,
That,
Les,
like, button that
um,
drawing
no.
of.
What about that Ponzi
Here
scheme
we
that
go.
you were setting up?
The Ponzi scheme.
Sorry, Ponzi scheme?
It's just a way to beat the market.
There you go, okay, did you hear
We can't lose.
that? Can't lose.
There's always money in the banana stand.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Did you read the thing that people are doing? They're kiting checks at Chase Bank.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard about
Oh, yeah,
that.
I've heard
Peter
And
was
they-
stupid.
and they're finding themselves arrested.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh,
Whoa,
And in debt, yeah.
how'd they catch me?
Guilty of fraud.
Sure can.
I know.
Fuck capitalism, forced heroism.
All right.
Really,
Um,
capitalism.
All right. That
I
is
love London.
you. So he's gonna try and thread that needle.
Then a bowline is possible.
Minotaurs, baby.
All right.
Times.
Ruined.
So, I'm gonna die. I'm about to die.
I'm sure you are.
You're about to die.
Look at you.
Does a 25 hit you? It does, doesn't it?
Yes.
All right. So
I was told I should watch that show. I was about to die.
an arrow comes whickering in through these open windows and flies through the hallway and hits you.
Fucking true
Man,
strike.
they have Hawkeye somewhere in there.
They probably have true strike.
6 points.
But at least at this point, you should be really good at starting a new character.
You think it's,
Hey, I'm at full health, so
you think it came from
I've
grassy
I've
knoll.
learned my lesson of staying the fuck away from any
He's a
sort of
single
conflict.
umbrella.
The wall of force though, right?
No, it's on the other side of the boat.
Okay.
He moved.
That's some bullshit.
He
The lone archer.
crossed the river unbeknownst. Ruin, you're up now that you just got hit.
Can I figure out where the fuck that arrow came from?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Alright.
It hit you in the side. One side.
It's not big little, you're fine. It's a flesh wound.
We roll.
20.
20, yeah. So yeah, you look when the arrow hits you, you're like, and you look back, and you can see standing on the edge of this building is a elvish looking dude. And you see him pull out another 2 arrows.
Body is a temple.
He's pulling them back in the same port.
An old Roman one.
You got pissed off Legolas.
Exist.
Yeah.
Don't fall off the boat because you know that they'll leave you.
Oh, I know.
They've left you in 2 other situations already.
Yeah. Well, the first one was my own fault. The second one,
Didn't they leave you underneath a burning building?
yeah, they left me in a burning building.
Told us where to go.
I did not. I mean, I told
You
you.
said it with your eyes. Those
I told you. My character did not say that.
Your lips were saying save me, but your eyes were saying go.
Free yourselves.
Free yourselves.
I'm not worth it.
That is some impressive archery.
Yes, it was.
Well,
If you like that.
All right, Les was just as impressed as you are.
I was actually kind of surprised that hit.
I'm truly amazed. Going up top would not benefit me in the slightest, so I'm going to go right over there.
Okay.
You know what? Make it even harder for him. I'm gonna yell to Crow. I've got a target for you. He's back on the rubble back there.
All right.
That's
Crow.
literally.
Is his name
I'm gonna
Barney?
try to inspire
Barney
you.
in the rubble?
Barney in the rubble.
I
All
mean,
right.
mechanically
Dustwire,
beneficial sense or?
Yes.
that's your second round.
I think I've had.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So
no, I'm
next
gonna
round,
start
we'll
using
place you.
inspiration
I'll
now.
place you back on the list. Becky. Becky is now. She is. Oh, Grady. I'm sorry. I missed Grady.
Okay, so Becky's running away.
Becky's running away. She's still got another round or 2 of running away.
I'm still on the below deck.
Yeah, you're still looking through the warlock.
I don't see anything else out there that I need to be messing with.
No.
So I'm gonna go up a deck.
Okay, so you're gonna go upstairs.
Yeah.
All right. You go up. So the nearest stairs are back here. So you would come up here. Now you want to use double move?
Yeah.
All right. So you want to come this way, or do you want to go?
Where do I think the most action is happening?
Try to hit another arrow.
I don't know that you can see that wall. You do see the president's bodyguards are sort of standing in the hallway over there
Okay.
because they were in that stateroom.
All right, well, I'm going back there to see if they need any help,
All right, so you're gonna go back and see them?
Yeah.
All right.
Also, I feel like I need to ask, why is there someone tied to a catapult?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I need to know.
No one is.
You don't need
No
to
one
know.
is. That's just her tentacle.
That's Andy's tentacle.
Damn!
That's a
long.
surprise roll. That
I know,
helps
don't
us
ask
later.
questions.
You asked.
I'm not even alarmed.
You asked.
I will say the first time that Andy was enlarged,
It prompts
every
the
man in
tickets.
the party had a sense of
Inadequacy?
jealousy.
Yeah.
And I-
It prompts the sickest of jokes. All right.
Not as sick as what we
All
started.
right, so you go back there, basically,
No.
all right, Kevin, let me,
Gotta say, the jokes that we had at the beginning of this campaign were worse than the ones that we had with Andy. Remember the fetus grenades?
Oh, I do.
Yes.
Yeah. The fetus, what?
Yeah, there was
Fetus
some fetus
grenades.
grenades. We were inside of it.
Sounds better if you call it baby bombs.
That
Yeah.
it does, it does, but
It sounds like a
also.
candy then.
We were in an
This
insane
is a
asylum.
Specific bath bomb.
We were in an insane asylum that like had some mad scientist shit going on, and there was like a closet that was full of jars that had a bunch of like
Tell me about this.
Zombified
Yeah.
fetuses.
Yeah.
or-
We thought Yeah.
It sounds like Silent Hill.
We got it like the,
About
you
this,
know, the little
no.
formaldehyde
Like
jars
PT,
for-
Yeah.
in biology class, they got the frogs and all that stuff, but it had little babies. We dropped one and broke it and a little sucker came across the floor.
Yeah, so,
And then we found a bandolier thingy of like a whole bunch of them and I kept them.
yeah, she kept them and then she would throw them and they
Andy,
would
you're up.
attack the enemies.
Oh,
And
okay.
it was-
Nice.
So you just got hit by splinters from
Definitely
the
the most
from the
creative
stones. There's still a bunch of catapult stones in there, but for whatever reason, Bella is saying from over the back, I think it's a wall of force. Doesn't look like a wall of force, but it's acting like a lot like a wall.
So with the wall
That's
of
a wall of
force,
force.
is there even a reason to use the catapult then if it's a wall of force? Like, is it just gonna
As
hit
long as it's
everything?
there, those catapult stones are not getting through.
Exactly. And I don't have any.
I don't know, but very.
Can you fly?
They're highly overrated. Those.
No, I can't fly.
Damn it.
That's next level.
Damn it.
I know, I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, we're
Those
loving
are
up
mine.
after
They're
this.
making a series
Yeah,
based on that.
Hold on one second.
Is the Amazon thing?
Getting there.
A lot.
it might be.
I was so hoping you were about to say it.
That was like a
Lisa
similar
Kudrow was in it.
concept of like
Yeah,
heads and
yeah.
towers. Like
Might be worth watching.
No, I'll have to check.
Can I
don't know
roll a
if it's
perception to see if there's any other combat around me that I could deal with then? Cause I don't have any spell stuff to get rid of that force. The wall of force.
Well, definitely you see Bella has just thrown her plumb bob
I have
out
not.
into the
Brings
river
power.
and
Yeah,
she's
I
reeling
haven't
back.
gotten to it yet, but.
But that's really, Elib is kind of laughing.
Fair.
But I agree.
No.
As per
That's-
usual.
that's more-
Yeah, you don't really see it.
Joy, what he just did.
Did you take the enlarged person
I
patient
don't-
yet?
Did you watch the
Okay.
Lord of the Rings show?
Can we swap out the enlarged person?
I,
Did you drink it last turn?
I almost feel like I need to go back and watch it
Like I
again.
said, I
before
don't
watching
remember,
it.
I don't remember much of it, so.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, replace with a big
The
Elib.
problem with that stuff coming out, so long.
Yeah.
Big love.
Apple TV.
You got it.
Or,
We have that.
He gives more
Yeah.
than meets the eye.
There's little ones. Then I'm gonna move over to here and try to help out with the combat over here for the time
We
being.
got it
Okay.
for the,
Would you mind what?
and that's what.
What is,
Yeah, no, actually,
Riley,
got
look on there,
it.
is there a speed listed for the ogre?
it's a tie-in with all the Godzilla movies,
Yeah.
and it's really good.
Yeah.
We heard so much about Ted Lasso, like, it's a sport show, we're not in it. It is awesome.
It's awesome.
It is
No
incredible.
speed?
No
Yes.
speed listed, no.
It's probably either.
Ted
3 or
Lasso
4.
is-
I think it's 30.
Yeah.
For
that
ogres,
was
they
one
kind
of
of
the-
lumber
one of the-
along.
And
But she's
they-
also a barbarian.
Speed.
They're negotiations.
Space 10 speed.
But she
Yeah.
can't rage while she's
Speed
feared.
50.
Oh, wait, oh,
50?
50 feet.
They, I mean, they're big.
Barbarians
Big.
can get.
Yeah,
A
he's
lot
done all
of
the
Right,
work.
she would otherwise be raging, but she's not.
And he stuck to that, but then they're like, no, it's really popular, we'll give you a lot of money.
Absolutely. So she's basically doing 25, 25, which means she's 50 feet away from the mark. Around two. She's got another round, she'll
Feels like
be
a slight
75 feet away.
flaw in their
I just wanna
plan.
make
I
sure
like
that we're
the,
not, we're not getting outside of people's range.
The ex-player that's not.
But that's
I guess it's a lie because I just got shot somehow.
He's one of the main.
50 feet, top of the boat, probably 25
And-
feet, 30 feet in the air. Anybody know the Pythagorean
They
theorem?
couldn't
Nope.
find a guy.
A squared,
Okay,
B
that's
squared
right.
equals C squared.
9 squared, 25. So
They
the
say he's the nicest guy. out
25
there.
and 9 is 34. What's the square root of 34?
Yeah.
That's right.
What's the square root of 34?
Just under 6.
Just under 6, okay.
You know,
So 60, just under 60 feet, 50 something. Cool.
So-
Andy,
Is the ogre within range then? Would it hit them?
depends on what you're doing. So the ogre is
They
about,
really hard to
what did
find
we say, just
somebody
under
because
60?
No one wants the nice.
Just
guy
under
to
60,
live
so
there.
almost 60 feet.
No,
I have a
you
light
don't- yeah,
crossbow,
that
that's
story
80
never
feet
works.
range.
That I think would be well within the 60-foot increment.
Sweet. Then I'm gonna, shoot.
Okay.
And you can still fire upon it if they're outside of range with a ranged weapon, it's
It's
just.
just negative then.
Yeah, there's penalties.
Yeah. 22.
22 is a hit.
Yep, that is a hit. Gotta calculate this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't have any special stuff for that. It's just a range, just in case.
Okay, so.
I mean,
Shoot,
it's so little to do with the books.
Right, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, and the books would have been hard to make it. The series out.
Yes, they would have, yes, they would have,
From the homepage.
but yeah.
Because in a book, like every chapter was like 300 years after the previous one.
Mhm.
And all those characters are dead. You start over again.
New characters,
Yeah.
and,
Does
yeah,
is it uses an algorithm
What's
to
up?
figure out what
Those were
songs
awesome
you
books.
listen to
They
at
were.
that specific
They
time
were.
of day.
You like that sort of thing.
I do.
All right, as a swift action, she's gonna do that.
I don't like that she's
And
gonna do
then
that.
as a regular action, she's gonna do that.
I say she can't.
No, you cannot. That is the beauty of this.
That was worth a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, the Wheel of Time series, kind of same thing.
I couldn't get, well, no, honestly, I haven't got to the first book, but
Oh. I've read the first 7,
When?
and I really enjoyed them. Yeah, I'd be willing to read level 3 and have it done, but they diverged from the book series so quickly in the show. I'm like, no.
That's way too high,
I've
Les.
got the first book.
What show you talking about?
Kindle,
Way too many.
Wheel of Time.
And it seems
Oh.
perfectly good. I'm like.
Time
there's
Wizard?
53 Books.
Time.
Yeah.
The show, we're talking about that.
Yeah.
I don't know, like,
Lessons, I've been working on
Yeah.
learning, yeah.
Les is about to screw us all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love the
it
names of
seems like a
Spotify
perfectly
day list names.
Theory.
I haven't
just-
seen too many
It
of
is.
them.
I
What
guess
are
that,
they?
but.
Right now, it's motivation at battle even.
Yes. Yes.
One that sticks out, on Wednesdays.
What
There you go.
the book
When I
that
work
just-
for.
Oh, you got it. Oh, perfect.
Wednesdays
Thank
were
you.
my.
You got something to stand on?
Stressful day of the week.
No, that's not gonna work.
And if I would keep my day list, when I walk in the Catapults meeting, I get excited.
It is really,
all
really.
the
That even help?
angst Wednesday
Can you get another
afternoon.
one, Mitch?
Well, no, are you gonna, what, you got something done on top?
Angst Wednesday afternoon.
That's all right.
All right, cool.
Because
It's all the
Alright.
gods
that's
in
the
her
theme of music.
Bella, you're up.
Rome,
history
yeah.
are real.
So the creature,
I like it.
In
Bella,
that
the
day,
creature, the ogre is about 60 feet away and accelerating away towards the shore. It's gonna get to the shore in probably a
Trying
couple
to
of
get
rounds.
by. And there's new gods forming. That are trying
You're
to
about
push them out.
a
and I go,
little
"Oh,
shy
that's
of 60
really-
feet.
between the new ones and the old ones.
Pythagorean theory down at the ogre if you want
It's a
to.
god.
If you want
It's
to.
like people sacrifice time to it.
Yeah,
Technology and they're pushing out the old and
Natural 1.
9.
Tell me.
the leader of the old
Was-
gods, the old guy named Wednesday, and.
Was it 3?
Pretty much figure out those.
So
Right,
you
12.
know,
12,
it's-
that's a miss.
It's a.
Smoosh, the plumb bob lands in the river water and you begin reeling it back.
Really cool one.
Do you want to move or anything like that?
okay.
But at one point, they were in
Get 'em
Illinois,
that way and get
they're
closer.
going to Cairo.
Now get
Illinois.
closer. It's sort of
Oh,
moving in
bunch of
perpendicular to
ancient
the
Egypt
boat,
gods are
so.
there.
Okay.
Yep.
And he's describing the trip down there, like,
Uh,
and it's like, he actually did a map of
Either.
Illinois, and it's.
A 19 perception to see if there is anything else that I can see that would not be impeded by this giant blood wall. To hit with the catapult, because it's fun.
Cause it's fun.
With the catapult, well, you'd almost, so the blood wall is basically at the back of the boat.
Uh-huh.
So you could, I mean, and the catapult is on a spindle, but there's nothing directly to starboard
what?
port.
American gods.
Other than,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
there's no enemies or
Okay.
anything. I mean, you could
I've
certainly load
never
and
seen
fire
it,
it.
I've heard it was really
Caleb is first checking to see if there's anything else that he can fire it at, because it's his new favorite toy right now.
That's true. Don't think so. You can't see either of these buildings.
We're totally
Silverware.
psychopaths.
And you
Did
can't
nobody watch
see,
No, I did, I knew
Well-
what you were saying.
if you look
Oh,
out
loading up
port,
again. It was-
Yeah.
Oh my god.
you can
I
see
need
her.
to- need to
But there's
rewatch
no-
Pirates
I don't
of
think you can
Caribbean.
get the
It's been a
catapult
minute.
around
It's
to
been a
that
little bit too
angle.
long.
Well,
It's a good movie.
no,
It is a good movie.
I think you can get the catapult down to that angle.
Those are the best comedic duo
I fear for assault.
ever.
So are you gonna do that?
Uh-huh.
All right, load and spindle, but you won't get to fire this round. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh
No,
no,
this-
can't
it-
fight
he's on
this
the-
round.
What do you want to do? You? No,
No.
just a rock.
Plus,
Oh, towards the,
Did I get skipped?
Yeah, crow.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
God damn.
Oh, we did. Well, okay, you've done that. Go down.
Okay. Ruud had yelled out that I have a target.
Back
Yeah.
in the rubble.
Oh, yeah, so where you are, you can't really see, but if you, I mean, you wouldn't normally have to make a 5-foot step. Basically, remember, you got a roof over you, so it's not that, you would, but if you look
Everybody had a roof.
through
Yeah,
that
I was
window,
about to make a try.
right
Not
here,
everybody.
I need like a stick. If you look through this window, you can see that building. I need a bigger stick.
That's what she said.
Well, I just walked right into that one. didn't I? And you can see that guy right there, and he's pulling 2 arrows out and notching them at the same time.
There are times that size
Um,
does matter.
I mean, can I see him via 5-foot step?
Yeah, if you take a 5-foot step directly to the port, you can see that you got the angle, and see.
The dangle.
It's equivalent to the mass of the ants.
Ah,
That's some kind of fancy math term.
Nice.
so if you take a 5-foot step, you actually get line of sight through this window here to this point here, and you can just see that guy. Now, a lot of it is covered. You'd have to thread the needle, but it will work.
It's been hit several times by our.
What?
Is that the same area that's been?
That's the one that you hit with the catapult. I think is that guy right there.
Yeah. No, it was
It was,
the one.
Oh, was it this
over
one?
here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, even so, you can't see it now.
yeah.
And the wall is blocking catapult shots, at least to the rear. That's easily amused.
You just figured it out now?
So Ruud yells to Crow that I have a target for you.
Mhm.
Crow takes his glowing scimitar, twists
Okay.
it around like this, he takes a 5-foot step over,
Mhm.
kind of sights down that hallway.
Yep.
And he's like, there you are, Gov. Goes like this and fireball
Fire.
down that hallway.
Whoa, okay, what's the range on a fireball?
Great, he's taking your tool.
Okay. Fireballs
It's
are free.
You're gonna take Napalm Brady's job.
120.
680 feet.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, mine's 680 feet.
All right, I guess I don't need the.
Yeah, you really
No,
don't need
All
to
right,
do
so
that.
where are you detonating? Like on his mark?
yep.
All right, so I need to make a reflex save. I've got to
The
check, and it says
DC 18 reflex save.
20-foot raid, right?
Yep.
Okay. DC 18. Let's see it. We gotta do this right. We're gonna use the cursed dice tower. That is gonna be a stretch. Debate, what was the save?
18.
You got
15.
16.
You did not make
You
it.
did not make it.
Somebody
23
tripped
points of
over
damage.
Boom, how much?
23.
20 and 3.
Where did this thing? I'm not even gonna ask. Is it in the boat?
No, he fired at that building.
Oh, okay.
He threaded the needle.
All right, 23 points.
That's what responsible fireball wielders do.
So not you.
All right, so he was on that edge
Everyone
too,
else.
so hold on. Yeah, I think he's still okay. All right.
I wish he wasn't. I wish he was dead.
That whole section of the building blows up.
Oh, out of just general curiosity
Just kinda
here.
messed that up, didn't it?
There was a ball of fire that was like encapsulating the upper floors. Wouldn't our boat at this point be slightly surrounded in smoke, so it's harder for them to shoot us?
No problem getting your foot to stand up.
He's really having a hard time getting it up.
I'm just putting it there for right now. Okay, I'm old.
As a DM, he's trying too hard.
It's just not working.
Think about baseball.
It happens.
Stop thinking about your grandma.
So the
It
smoke,
happens to every GM once.
the smoke on the boat is on the roof, so
Luke,
it's not really
He
obscuring.
was thinking he was.
Steady.
All right,
Steady on
Sick man.
all right, that was Crow. You doing anything else?
What does that make you?
No, he said it.
Crow, is that it for you?
Yeah.
Steve, is that it for you? Okay. Elif already went. All right, top of the order, Jack, something big just went off at the back of the boat.
What's Jack's been doing?
Jex is pointing a loaded.
Napalm?
Ballista.
I'm just assuming.
It's a legit
It's a
assumption.
fair
Legitimate
assumption.
assumption, yes, you are correct.
Ogre is still swimming away.
Yes. You've got a shot.
Adjusting my aim for the range, I am not firing.
You're just tracking it?
If it stops moving away from the boat, I will fire.
Okay.
As long as
Well,
it's
in a
moving-
couple of rounds, it's gonna be on the shore.
Okay,
Well, that's if it decides to keep going.
so in a couple of rounds, if it continues to leave,
Okay,
I'm not firing.
okay. All right, so you're just tracking it as it goes.
I'm just tracking it.
All right.
Yeah, I like, leave the over alone.
I haven't shot it.
You didn't,
You take the shot.
Bro, you didn't step
The
back
over's
out of
one of
sight.
us.
Oh, shit.
That's a
I think you did.
That's partial cover. Worst. Full
How
cover,
was
that's-
mine not?
You were around, you were in open area. He's on the edge of the building.
Already it was open.
Sure.
Oh, shit. But what's the wide view, you know?
Then I know. I guess
30.
no.
Correct.
30 against Pro.
Dude, that
So
gives
he
me-
just, you can't escape arrows in the back.
You said cover, so is that plus AC or is?
It'll be plus AC.
Covers AC.
It'll be plus 4 AC.
Four?
Oh,
Is
if
it
you had
full cover or
shield,
partial?
I'd be able to save him.
Huh?
Full or partial cover?
Which was better for
Full
him? Which
is
was
AC,
better
you
for
get
him?
an extra
Stop
4.
it.
Partial's 2. I believe.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, it
covered
is.
whatever
It
is
is. That's
better
why
for him.
that's okay.
You
So wait, full cover means that
That's
there's
just
still
a
a possibility. of doing it.
Done, god damn it.
How the hell does that work?
Well,
It works. Like,
if you're showing any part, they call it kind of full cover word.
Well, he did just fire a fireball. I mean,
Just
it's
kind of
like-
like, look.
I mean, fair. So is there, what are the stages of cover? Partial
Partial
cover,
and full,
there's only those two.
right, or you can be around the corner where you're not a target at all.
Okay,
It would have to be somebody that's outside of the smoke of the fireball that can see you.
that's true.
I mean, whoever is in the
Right, there's a
fireball
little
can't
satchel for
see
those
him, in
dice.
a big pile of smoke.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I
Cover is
think-
like a physical impediment that can still be broken through. So it would be like shooting through a wall
Or riding the short.
or
But if
Would
it's
it, would
like,
it be better
throw
if
a
it was
table over.
partial and 3/4?
no, I mean, like, if it's, the wording is what gets me.
Right,
'Cause
right.
Full cover feels like if there's something directly in front of
You
you,
can't.
if it's like a
fit.
stone wall,
Right.
then nothing should be
Well-
like hitting you if it's like a bow and arrow.
I think the way they,
It's fully
the way
covered,
they
you
do it
can't
is like you
see
get
it.
full, the full
Visual
cover bonus
obscurement.
is like more than
Right.
75% of your body is covered.
It's a visual
Fair.
obscurement where you can't exactly see, like if we threw the table over on its side and we're hunkered behind it.
Yeah.
You know that they're up behind that
Okay.
table, you're just guessing which spot they're at.
Well, it's different for attacks of, I mean, sort of not attacks of opportunity, but like areas of effect,
Yeah,
right? Areas of effect don't care about cover
Right,
as long as
right.
you're,
Yeah,
as long as
you're
you're.
within an area.
But
you're
if,
fine.
but also
Not
if you're
fine.
completely behind the table. If,
But
you,
way
I mean,
behind
the
the
rule has
table.
always been if you can't see him, you can't paint him, you can't shoot him. All right, Crow, you, does a 30
So
hit you?
then,
Ooh, was his first shot too, so
Does
that's
this
2
30 hit you
arrows.
with a +4 for cover.
Yeah, you get plus 4 to your AC, is it still a hit?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, jeez. 17 points of arrow damage. 2 arrows go smacking into you. Out of the smoke.
That's not very nice.
oh, it's got many shots. He's using our tricks against us.
He's using our tricks against us. Rude, you're up.
That's not.
How unfair.
You saw, so you saw a couple things. You saw Crow sort of step aside. And you heard a big explosion, and then you hear him go, his 2 arrows smack into him.
Involved in Judgment Day.
Yep.
Ah.
Justice,
But not Justice Day.
Justice Day.
I'm
My
fucking
judgment
useless
is
here.
not just-
Okay.
I'll- I guess I'll yell to him, try and find cover after you launch a spell.
Good idea.
That's,
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
that's about all I got. I mean,
That's very helpful.
I'm gonna,
Arrow in his side.
Is there?
Yeah, I know.
Used to be an adventure too.
If you're out of cover
Yeah.
fire, then you can move.
That's what I've been missing all my adventuring career.
You could, if you were.
For all I know, you're still doing the
fire
shit.
that
Like,
fire
I
ball,
didn't-
then move.
I think you're still launching
So-
things
If
at
they're in
it,
a
so I don't
round,
know what's
might not
happening.
hit.
Yeah.
I've got
You can
nothing.
maneuver. You could try and take another shot at the,
Well,
I'm gonna move over here and then
okay,
the next
you have
the
a,
next round, I could summon a murder of crows.
There you go.
you can hear them in the captain's box up above you.
start moving the ship.
Talking about what the hell, something blew up.
Okay, yeah, you know what? That was my plan. I forgot what it was. I'm
Okay.
gonna try to go upstairs
Okay.
to the captain's thing and say,
no.
start moving the ship.
Okay. So there's
Yeah.
stairs
Start
right
moving.
there and right there. So you can literally, what's your speed?
If I double move, it'll be 60.
Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. So you can go up these stairs, you come out right there, then you can go up these stairs, you can literally be at the captain's.
Would it be there or here?
Right here. Oh, on the other side, yeah.
I
Okay.
have one of his bottles. I forgot to bring-
Start moving the ship.
That's on your.
Oh,
Captain,
mine.
Captain Starling is like, you got it.
Oh,
And you can see here is like, she's on the little horn that goes, there's like a little tin can string
Yeah.
thing that they got. It's like, start moving the
Moving
wheel.
a boat.
Okay, and you begin, the ship
Full steam
begins to
ahead,
make
full steam ahead.
noises. And,
Am I the sailor man?
you see a couple of oars kind of pop out of the bottom. There's only two. But they start.
This is the
Uh,
most confusing.
Dustwar.
part of the world.
so you find
This
yourself.
lesson game, he's making his own, okay?
I know, it's,
How you explain it?
Let's have a huge
Don't try to understand it, just,
I
just go with
know,
it.
I know.
No.
There's a lot of things that I've had to just come to accept,
You've
so.
been gaming with this group long enough, you should.
I know, I know, I'm coming aware.
Can you stand those guys up on the shore there?
The hell are you doing over there?
You don't see me.
I personally see you. I know my character doesn't. I'm just asking you personally.
All right, it's your turn. So you're up there.
I gave you what I'm doing.
Let me check. Ah, okay, perfect.
We'll be the judge of
And
that.
then the point is,
Who's
moving the cover.
right, all right, so.
Whether or not they see me is.
Well, that's what I'm gonna find out,
Right.
is that, so anybody in the front of the boat, which includes Jax, Crow, and Ruid. Give me a perception check.
Good, Jackson. You're good. Justice Day. Really good.
18.
18, all right, Jax, what'd you get?
19.
19. Crow, what'd you get?
24.
24,
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
All three of you see Dustwar come out of the water with the councilman. The councilman looks frozen. And you also see Dustwar make a few passes in the not frozen like with ice, just he was not moving. You see Dustwar make a few passes in the thing, and then he literally picks up the rigid body of the councilman, puts it on his shoulder, and goes inside the ruins.
What in the hell?
Inside the ruins
Of that building.
offshore,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
building.
Yeah.
Okay.
You all right there, bud?
Yeah, I'm good.
He was trying to
tripped
stand
over
on
the
the
water.
chair.
oh,
How'd that
That's
work
about
out
to
for
fall
you?
behind me, isn't it?
Your
No,
gallbladder, your
it's all-
gallbladder's linked to your inner ear.
All right, good.
Once it's gone.
Yeah, yeah. So in essence,
There we go.
I don't know if I need to roll a perception, but in essence, I am out of their sight.
Now you
Once-
are, yeah, absolutely.
Once I go beyond the building.
Basically, he's carrying the councilman like a log on his shoulder. He just lifts him right up, puts him on his shoulder, and walks into the busted up building. Great.
So begins the great betrayal.
I
So,
like your style.
do I,
At least I'm doing something.
No, you're talking with a.
I know. because I know
At least I'm doing
they're
something.
alarmed that he's.
You're, see, I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
FBI's going.
You're like.
Um,
At least I'm doing something.
did they say, did she say what direction they went? Did she see which direction he took?
So he will. Good time for this. So all she saw was him come out walk through here and walk down this hallway.
So I'm sitting with the other side.
Be lots outside from here.
I'm gonna recreate,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I got
that's what the rest of you are doing. It's from Duskport.
No, yeah,
That is what all of you are doing.
That's what we think you're doing.
Be that as it may, I'm gonna get something done.
Right.
What you're
Moving that.
You don't know,
He moved.
you don't care.
It might not be any good, but.
I mean, I just saw you. I would try.
I'll do double move.
You know what? Nobody's talking, nobody's
Oh, well.
organized. I'm just doing what I think
Alright,
needs to
so-
be done.
What's your speed, 30?
Yeah. I think
So you could probably get to. Sorry, I'm sitting here, all the way
I mean,
over to here.
and player, and the players.
You're like
defense,
looking out.
It was our job to protect the guy, wasn't it?
Not really, I mean.
Pretty
I'm just saying.
It's about. 30
Fair,
yards.
but it's from
You could yell,
my,
yeah.
from my
Huh?
character's
That's what I'm
perspective.
gonna do. I'm gonna yell out.
And it was our
Everybody
job to
does
protect-
want to, we know what
Yeah,
that's
I
what I
got
got.
I got no problem.
Oh,
You can
and
have.
checks.
My only concern is that he's somehow dead after being dragged through the river, frozen.
That is not your concern right now.
I disagree.
Guys at the very least will hear
Fine.
Nate
No,
Brady
it's
yell
whole
out, "Has anybody
person."
seen Dustwar?"
You guys both just saw Dust.
Yep.
Great, Mr. Information over there.
Mr. 91, Mr. 411.
What you gonna do about it?
Wait,
Did we do Justice Day? Yeah.
wait. I'm looking to see who's around. Where are you?
I'm right there. Second deck.
Right here.
Okay,
And I'm right here.
I yell loud enough for you to hear me, loud enough for the entire boat to hear me, because the things won't. He is on shore to the right. He has the senator with him.
You're not gonna say to the
Dustport.
right, you're gonna say starboard or port now.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the right.
Which one it is.
He has
It is Jax.
He has a stiffened politician.
Let's start things up, Doug.
Here's Stiffin the politician.
Don't make us deviate this
It's
game
the-
for a half hour
it's-
because you have to say starboard or port. for
It's the
left or
starboard
right.
side, but Jack says right.
Stiffened politician.
I will take you. I will stop this car. I will stop this boat right now and kick your ass.
Boys, you're both pretty.
Yeah, this is pretty much every time.
Eventually you will have them.
Someday. Yeah, there was
Oh.
almost a
It's like
fist
a-
fight.
You should-
one
Alright,
time.
so.
You should hear the
You
infamous
just
fight
tell
between
me.
Doug and I as a dwarf and a halfling.
The infamous dwarf and halfling slap fight.
Slap
Yeah.
fight.
You all
Alright.
gathered around.
This catapult.
Going,
My deck spot.
we weren't sure they were fighting.
It's
Because
on
no
fire.
damage was
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. One of them was like, are they fighting? I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Because they're both rolling D20s and it's like, this can hit you.
What?
Nothing, I'm just glad.
Oh,
All right. Becky has now, Becky has completed her, so she doesn't get this turn, but next
This is the
turn.
first time.
Becky
We've been
will be
sitting
back
here
in
for an
charge
hour and a
of
half.
faculty.
Not one of you has
You're
even
ready to
concerned
take over.
yourself
So
with dust war
what I was thinking.
until he's
About
going
2
over
seconds.
there.
So I saw him.
She's got about
Yeah.
another,
I didn't
another
see
round
him
to
until
get to the
then.
shore.
Ah.
Just
saying.
However, the catapult has is on fire.
Thanks for
They
that.
they fireballed it earlier.
I told you where he is.
So that's not enough, but
Why'd
at
you
that
stop
point, it's your call.
I didn't see him until he was on shore.
What would the dice roll look like if she did try and launch herself on that?
Out of a flaming catapult, well, probably the problem is it's a torsion catapult, it's made of rope. It's fire.
So it wouldn't be.
It's wood and rope, yeah, it won't
Damn.
fire.
It's not a little leaf.
Burn it and then release it.
Well, it's been burned.
I know.
Oh, yeah. There's tons of rocks and stuff like that. I'll find out. Let's see. Oh, like pieces of it?
Play on the wooden chip.
I would say. Get back to you on that. Well, what you might do.
Yeah, I did see.
Yeah, that will definitely give her the ability to throw. I mean, yeah. I'll find out the range. I don't think it'll be, I think it'll be well within your,
And I was thinking she's a giant lady.
she is a giant lady.
I love giant ladies.
So do I.
Does it, everybody?
Muscle mommies.
Muscle mommies. That's where it's at.
Crow, you're up.
Goes without saying.
Bro, that'd be you. Steve, you're up. Les?
Yes.
Tell Steve he's up.
Yeah.
120 feet.
Last, let's see who's up.
Steve, you're up.
He did.
You said
I know,
Crow,
I
you're
know.
up,
Okay.
and Steve didn't hear it.
Oh, gotcha.
So I said, Steve, you're up, and he looked at you. And then just kept looking at you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I didn't know if that was actually from you or if it was from the FBI.
Yeah, no, Don's taking over the initiative.
So I was telling you to confirm.
Due to his experience during Justice Day, now he's in
I
charge.
don't believe you, but tell him anyway.
Because of his Justice Day experience, he's now in charge of initiative.
Well, that's.
Yeah, that's very reliable.
He has administrative experience now.
He's the
Okay,
self-proclaimed MC.
The archer I just fireball
Yes.
shot me.
Yeah.
Crow traces some arcane runes, glowing arcane runes in the air,
Okay.
finishes up with.
Is that a spell or just?
That's a spell.
Is now.
And,
Gesture.
1d4 plus 2, he summons a murder of crows.
Oh, what now?
A murder of crows.
Okay.
There's a bunch of them now.
Five
Five crows.
duplicates
I don't have that many.
suddenly, spread out around him.
He's using mirror image as a joke about.
All right, so.
Around you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's mirror
It's
image.
a mirror image
It's
on.
mirror image.
He's
He's
a
a crow.
crow. That's a
Murder.
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 Yeah, that's cute.
You didn't hear before. Good job, Lynn.
Well done.
Good job, good job.
Last was
I'm
not.
gonna
Good joke,
use-
10
I'm
out
gonna
of
use
10,
this
let's try
rat
again.
swarm to, pretend that it's crows, so.
Okay, so there are five, well, a total of six.
Rat six.
Images of me.
Okay.
That was.
That will be it for me.
That was a good one.
Alright.
Rat kings are horrifying.
Six there.
Oh, yeah,
We,
but it was a fun
Uh,
campaign that we were doing, the rats got connected, and we got to pull him.
They
Yeah.
caused the
Rat
rats.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
basically.
They caused the rats to form a rat king and die. The rats were going to attack them.
our friend Rachel cast Tanglefoot on a swarm of rats. They ended up being made into a rat king, and then we set them on fire. So they started to swing them around like poi. And
Instead of
like-
That's got monkey cannon, that's monkey
Yeah.
cannon
Yeah.
adjacent.
Yeah.
That, what he just described, that's monkey cannon adjacent.
There was also,
It was wonderful. It was amazing.
there was also an amulet they found. It was an amulet of shielding.
Okay.
They didn't know that, but one guy was walking around with it. And pissed off the witch, who cast magic missile at him, which did no damage. It
Oh, because.
Who
it's
was
was the amulet of shielding.
It was you. That's right. It was you. Yeah, you got it both times that we played that one shot, and it was perfect.
I'm going to fire at the thing because I don't have any ranged spells that I can really use.
You're gonna fire at,
The ogress.
Lower?
okay,
I think she's out of range at this point.
well, she's now 75.
Never mind. You're
It's
good.
within range. of
Yeah,
the
it's still within
crossbow.
range.
I take it back. Ignore me.
Okay,
We often do.
I know.
I don't, but okay,
I've come to accept this.
I listen,
I know.
okay.
Oh,
What'd you
man.
guys say?
Nothing.
This sucks.
Why?
My hypotenuse calculator
someone
website
here?
is gone.
Oh my God, no. How did you
It's-
survive?
It's now paper.
What a dick move.
You know what you said.
That's
Paper use.
Paper use.
All right, it is 80 feet away, 81 feet away.
Okay.
You
The
sure?
ogre is, yeah.
Exactly
I found a different-
81 feet?
80.78 feet.
You used your
Okay,
tentacle
round
to
it up.
wrap yourself
Yeah.
around the column.
a different
and move
calculus.
yourself
What's
out.
the first negative? Because my range is 80.
Okay.
He has a spell
You
of
just
82
lean
foot
forward
range.
one foot.
Yeah.
Okay, lean forward 1 foot.
And that gets it.
Okay,
within
there we
the-
go. So 21 to hit.
21 is a hit.
5 damage.
5 points, all right, remember that, we'll give it to it. We'll give it to Riley.
He tells him, hold my
There we
boat. Hold my boat.
Any
That
movements?
extra, you know, hypotenuse.
No,
Okay. Oh, it's my turn.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, okay.
What, you thought he was looking at you?
I thought that he was very upset.
Oh.
For a moment. He was just yawning.
He just had that look on his face,
Yeah,
like he was upset with you.
yeah, it was,
You had a look in your face,
You
like
had-
you upset with Luke, and like
Oh.
really you're
yeah,
yawning.
you had a look that it was like disdain on your face. I was like, what did I do?
Stan often says, you're the most favorite Luke that lives with his daughter.
That's unfair, yeah.
Well, least favorite also.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not,
jealous. It's a big.
Come on.
secret.
ow!
It's the Grey Gardener.
Ow!
It's a big.
She just.
Well, it's not gonna
Those
be.
blurred up
knows
boys.
what
Yeah.
to do.
And it's getting taller.
This bitch.
I can believe. We can believe, we
I
believe she
fucked
could
up that
die.
immediately.
It's not invisible though, right?
Huh?
Is it invisible?
Is what invisible?
The flying thing?
So what thing?
The shaft?
The invisible shaft.
Okay, so in other words, we can't see, are they?
Are we
I'm not- I'm
shafted
out
by
of
the
it,
invisible
that-
shaft?
There's
I'm here,
nothing there.
I'm
Okay, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing there.
There's
There's
nothing
nothing
there.
there.
Invisible shaft.
Alright, so she's gonna do this.
There's nothing concerned you, just keep getting
Right,
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Just keep swimming away.
You'll find out later.
Don't worry about this, this is
Yeah,
a
animals are healthy.
shaft.
We're just talking about shaft.
I don't want to. I can dig it.
Like a Sarah plane.
All right, she's out of range now.
That would be.
80 feet.
Same shaft.
You could take another swipe.
At the moment, I don't have anything else to do, right? We already know I can't get through that thing. Let's give it a go. What's?
No.
No.
Sploosh. Alright, do you wanna move?
I'm not 100% sure I made it off the boat.
It got tangled around the thing. Was it a natural one? Oh, roll again, because you make a fumbaloni.
And you may have lost it.
but I didn't get.
14.
You did, well,
14, that's a confirmed
do you
fumble.
want to make it worse for yourself?
Do I have to add anything to it, or is it just whatever?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
a
no,
good
it's you add
thing
your
that she had to
attack
roll
roll.
again.
So it's +3, so then it would be.
Yeah,
whoa.
no, they rolled, she rolled a 1, so she ended
17?
up having to.
AC of the ogre?
The thing is worse.
Was it, I think it's 15, but I needed to check. Riley, what's the barber of the ogre's AC?
Back there?
No, it's still
No.
there.
It was 15.
So the
already.
door
was it?
opened and I'm like, I didn't see
You sure?
anybody.
Yeah, it was 15.
Yeah, it's in here.
Yeah,
Oh.
The ogre was 15?
AC class?
Yeah.
I was like, why aren't you taking out about the go?
Alright,
the
so
that
you
part?
didn't fumble,
Yeah.
but your turn is ended.
Okay, let's see if that room.
You
if
took
that
5
room-
points
Yeah.
of crossbow bolt damage from
I'm like,
Andy,
okay.
while you were indisposed.
They're trying to flee for your life.
During my college days, there was a time when we came back.
Hold on, Elib's up. Alright, Elib, are you gonna try?
Elib.
You've got a loaded catapult.
With a couple of friends from school.
Alright, this is
Stop by mom and dad's.
What is your roll?
We're gonna go to.
natural 1? Give me a natural 1, come on.
It was a
And we're
natural
sitting
3,
at the kitchen table
Oh.
talking.
which turns out to be
Come
a
on, quick,
7.
Peter.
Yeah, that's gonna,
What you got?
the stone goes in the
We were
river,
there for like
making a
45
huge
minutes or
splash.
so.
Somebody shut
And all of a sudden, Richie
uh,
comes out of from the
then you
basement.
reload, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Pops that
Alright,
door
top
open.
of the order again, Mr. 411,
To the front room.
you're up. Dex, you're up.
MC checks a lot.
I line up
Jack's mix.
my ballista.
Still,
Yep.
okay.
I go on op fire.
Okay,
I wanted to be specific about this. If
then be
Becky,
specific.
Queen of Carpet, does anything to
Catapult.
stop going away, I am firing.
okay, so you're on hot fire.
So this thing here is Becky?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Becky, Queen of Catapult.
Becky, Queen of Catapults.
So
We're so creative.
So Riley, we have a thing
Comes
called,
out
we stole
just-
from another game called Op Fire, so Op
And the
is,
two
it's
friends
basically, a
stop
character goes on
talking.
Op Fire
They're
when
just like,
they
sort of like
have,
looking at each
basically
other
they set
and
a
looking
series
there
of
and
conditions
everything.
for
and
attack.
mom and I.
Okay.
So basically, he's
I
basically saying, I'm going on
And
Op
then
Fire,
Rich
which means
comes
he's
back,
foregoing
goes
his,
back
the
in
rest of his turn.
And closes it. so
But
it's
if
closed
you do
behind him.
anything but run away, he's
And
going
they're
to
like,
fire, and at that point, he interjects himself
Does he
back.
just
into
hang
the-
out there?
basically sort of delaying until you
You
do
get to show where
what he
that
thinks
happened,
you're
where
gonna.
they went into a closet.
And I can't avoid.
That's also not a.
Well, he gets an attack. Yeah.
Well, it
He may
looks
not
like
hit
it's
you.
pretty solid.
It's my,
So,
if I
yeah.
were to attack, cause my
The
attack.
guy always went into the
hurt.
door.
Into the door,
Right.
like Adam's family.
You're
like
moving
that.
with
You go in
the
there,
fence,
you
you
attack.
got off
Well,
fire,
you-
off fire because they're essentially he's waiting for you to do something. If you
Right.
turn around and do something, then he's just gonna pull the trigger and it's too
You
late.
just hang out there.
So, but that's what we use for.
Oh, it was.
Okay,
Perfect.
okay.
It wasn't even meant to be a disguise.
All right,
It just turned out that way.
It was functional.
It was
It
functional.
just looked like it was.
Can you move?
There was another time, we were working on like,
Many have
tried to get you to
move.
That's true.
You know,
I am-
spirit
And it's
means,
never
right?
worked before.
And we needed some stuff. We've got some of that in our basement, you know, with us.
Targets.
And I'm leading 3 people through and I just went right through it, but I'm a little.
You
far
got
enough
Becky
up
Queen of Carpet
ahead
with
They can't see the.
Where I
stairs.
disappeared.
Yeah.
And I hear them talking behind me, he's like, where'd Don go? And the guy that was like right behind me, but 10 feet away, is like, he went into a closet and disappeared.
Oh, my grandma's house.
Yeah, so I came back up, I'm like, come on this way, guys.
Plummet, come on.
The world's famous one.
He was far enough away, so I went into the closet.
But did
But by
you
the
get
time he got
downstairs?
there, I was already past it. So he's just looking into this closet that's empty.
It's a really sharp turn.
It's a sharp
Yeah,
turn.
very sharp turn, so, you know, if you blink, you'll mix it.
Oh, man. Where'd Don go? He walked into disappeared.
And then that closet.
Ruined.
In years.
You're up. So the boat is beginning to move.
Did you?
November 14th.
Okay.
I just saw,
Not been in the closet.
I just saw.
Yeah, I get yelled at whenever I mention it. Telling everybody.
I have no way of getting over there without jumping into the water, correct?
Oh, I guess.
Well, the boat will eventually stop moving and pass those
I
buildings.
used to hide in the closet in the orchard. for us.
I mean, but yeah,
Oh.
it's still
When I,
20 yards, 30 yards.
Right.
At
I'm
the-
gonna
the buildings
go-
are at the shore.
I'm gonna
I don't know why.
start
Yeah.
moving
Yeah.
towards the
Yeah.
closest.
Oh, I know.
in one house.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna start
That was
moving
different.
to wherever it would be closest for
Like
me
when
to be
Steve
able to
first came
jump
back for
into
visit
the
from North
water
Carolina,
once
we
we
back
get
to Thanksgiving.
It goes right down
We're
those
sitting around
stairs at the
talking something.
edge.
Is it a-
right here.
Yeah.
Here? Like,
Okay.
Oh, I guess it is.
Wait,
loud.
isn't this the top floor?
Yeah.
No, it's just like this all the
So
time.
would this be closer?
I can see where somebody would be.
No, because you can't, well, I
To
mean,
the-
theoretically,
to the
you want to
river.
be closer. Oh, no, that part is on top of that.
Yeah, I know.
My
saying-
family, it's
I'm
all-
saying whenever we
Oh,
move
yeah, if you go
past.
downstairs, you want to jump out one of the windows. I'm just saying, this is just a railing.
Cousins are the same way.
Cousins are the
Right.
same way.
Well, this would be a railing too, right?
Right. But you've
Yeah.
got a roof. I guess you're not gonna
Yeah.
like lean.
Yeah, I'm,
You're just gonna, you know, you're just gonna jump out. Yeah, I mean, you could go down there too.
Okay. yeah, I'm gonna move to
Or
there
Well,
Or you
and
go down those stairs and end up
And
right
then
there
Brad-
near
Brad
your,
for,
Maypalm Gradients.
Mub.
oh shit.
What am I doing?
And, at one point, Dad and Mub are discussing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
about
move to
the
there.
Floor there.
Whenever we get closer
And,
to,
You could see Grady down the
Oh,
hall.
yeah.
You could always
Well, yeah.
see crows. And there's like a half
Different
dozen
points
crows
this time
there.
At least, you know. so
Grady,
still,
were you told about
But-
dust floor?
As
I
they're
was told
discussing
that
it,
dust war
Floyd
left.
comes over and taps me, he's like, come on,
with the,
I'm gonna go sit down for a while.
Okay.
He gets the lawn chair, puts it down, has
Because
me
they
get
were
one.
concerned that he left
Like,
with it.
when they're done.
I'm gonna go
discussing
try,
it, they'll let
whenever
us
we
know
get
what we're
closer to
gonna do.
those buildings, I'm going to see if I can track him
When we were
down.
Right,
moving
yeah, like I
Henry
said,
and
yeah.
Scott into their
I
first
got no way to
apartment.
get from the boat to the building without
It
swimming.
was a second floor apartment in
When-
the building.
So this is
And
probably gonna give me
Heather
some
had this
IMAP.
giant
Whenever we
arm
get closer,
And-
what is the
And
distance
he loved this
from the
thing.
boat to those
You know,
buildings?
First fire step,
20 yards, 25 yards,
How far is that in
and
feet?
it got stuck.
75 feet?
It was.
Wedged up.
I just remember all of Scott's relatives.
3
took
rounds,
Their wallets out.
3 or
It
4
was
rounds, depending
great.
on how fast you swim.
Okay,
So it's like the angle. Yeah, and we're just.
is
sitting
there
there
a
watching,
position
but
for
it-
me
it
to
can't
start
happen.
wrapping around?
Yeah,
No, not going.
eventually.
Never rope?
We called.
Brady, do you have a
landlord and
rope?
Got the bottom floor apartment.
On the other hand, it's a
I
boat,
think
it's probably a rope going around.
Yeah, I'm sure that I have rope in like my adventures practice.
Okay.
Yeah, you-
Unwedged,
unwedged it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start tying a rope around me so that way if, well, I'm gonna ask Grady.
Was the person that was living there okay with that?
They're gonna finish.
No, but who?
That's more stuff.
We had a larger arm more than that.
It's a smaller arm.
Great. Do you mind holding the rope until it gets about to the maximum for me, please? Whenever I'm going to jump off the boat and swim to the structures here. Whenever.
And you want to hold on to the rope so you don't go anywhere.
I want you to hold on the rope in case I start to drown within the 50 feet that
I
is
can do that.
successful.
I can do that.
Or if you help me tie more rope to the end of this rope, then I won't have to worry and you'll be able to pull
Or
me.
you're up next. if you
I can
have
do
all the
whatever,
things
I will
that,
help you with whatever
about
endeavor
rotating
you
myself.
feel is necessary.
Please help me tie this rope
Okay, I will help
longer.
you tie this rope around.
See if when the boat's.
Thank you.
Whatever,
I gotta ascertain.
whatever, it's your plan to through
What's
it.
going on the boat?
Here's hoping that this works.
Thin orange stripes. The other half of the walls were orange sunflowers.
What's going on the boat? What's going on?
Yeah.
Because my grandparents lied to my
Didn't
mom.
figure that into the plan, did you though?
Oh, no.
Built / redid that.
I know exactly where I'm
Where
going.
she could pick up whatever. one.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
I know.
So they go.
I have no idea. Right, where.
Falls in love.
Leaving their asses?
Got
No,
horses all over. She was a
got some
horse.
little stuff.
They're like, we're not putting horses on the wall.
You're
Pick something.
fixated on that.
Okay.
What I can
We're
do.
not putting those
So
horses on the
you're,
wall.
you've
Pick
moved and you're tying yourself with a
find
rope.
something else. Again.
Yeah.
horses. They were
Dustoir,
Those horses. but
do you have anything
no
specific
horses.
you wanna do?
All right.
No horses. And she's getting upset.
Slit the throat in the center.
Join the Grey Guardian.
Smash the frozen senator in half.
Just not horses.
I'm just gonna look around.
Okay.
And I am, if I need to roll a perception, the point is,
He doesn't see me.
what's going on? And
He doesn't see
Or the-
me still like moving.
Give me perception.
It seems to be aiming towards him for some reason.
No, it's not.
You promise that you're gonna tell me no again. So after she's.
17.
She picked out orange stripes and orange sunflowers and made them. live up to
17,
the
all right,
promise.
so you see a couple of things. One, you see. Well, on the second deck of, so you see, the boat, the first thing that I think the biggest thing you probably notice is the boat is beginning to move forward toward you.
Alright.
This is a big boat, doesn't turn on a dime, right? So it
No.
needs time to sort of crank up.
Turns on one paddle,
It's a.
I only had one paddle.
the unipaddle.
It's a unicycle.
We had one paddle, Pete's sake. I'm limited to what I have. You see in the windows.
We'd like more elaborate models.
How dare you, Russ?
God, slacking after all this
We
time.
had more of a visual representation.
Remember how detailed that first map was?
God, that first map was just so
Second.
good. This second
I
one.
built you an entire asylum.
You know, if he hadn't wasted so much energy on that yellow.
Probably should have bought him.
Yellow spot with the little glitter.
I know.
We could have 2 wheels.
Yeah. But he spent all of his money on that one, so, yeah.
You hadn't
It's a tough
you
crowd,
hadn't
man.
got those damn glitter wheels.
I love
bottom line.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna see the boat moving.
You see the boat moving. You can see something that looks like a bunch of crows. And you can see in that window over there,
Bunch of
it
crows,
looks
huh?
like Grady, well, it looks like
Does-
Druid is tying himself to
Does
something.
it appear
Isn't it a murder of crow?
that
Yes,
the authorities are still after this guy?
There are
That
no,
is what I'm trying to.
there are no authorities anymore.
Don't see any authorities except for the ogre who is just now reaching land.
All right,
Or, well, she's still in the water, but is swimming towards land.
You didn't know that when you started.
But you don't see anybody else.
Huh?
One, because the boat's in the way, and two, at least one of them is invisible.
He started this eons ago. Yeah.
the idea is if I can determine if the local authorities are still after this guy.
Doesn't
If
look
I
like
can-
it.
If I can't determine it, then I have a plan of action.
Okay, does not look like, you can't see any of the authorities.
The scariest words I've ever heard. Have a plan of action.
Follow me, I'm invisible.
That it?
That's it.
That's it. All right, Napalm.
I am
I'm so
helping,
glad that nickname's.
I am helping Ruben
Yeah.
execute his plan of tying himself to a rope and
All right, so you're helping Rue it. So
Yes.
you'll be tied to the rope when you start your next round. You have Grady's help.
Perfect. I also need him to help me tie the end of the rope that is loose to another piece of rope, so that way there's more like to it. Does that make sense? So there's like 100 feet of rope.
Oh, right, right, right.
compared to,
So you're
like,
tying two figures of rope together.
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. In fact, Grady could probably do that while he's helping you.
Yeah, or if anything, I'm tying mine and he's tying the other end.
Okay. Becky, Queen of Catapults. You are
Yeah.
25 feet from shore. Swimming, but you're not fearing.
Okay,
So you have control of your actions.
alright,
It doesn't do anything.
You can see from the water that your catapult is on fire.
unfortunately. I'll keep going to shore and.
Okay.
I don't-
Okay. So you swim to shore, you reach shore. Did you want?
Hmm?
Because you can drink that thing.
No.
Oh, yeah,
no,
I would
doesn't,
like to drink potion of cure serious wounds.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So cure serious, that's 3, right?
what a
Yes.
novel concept you thought of on your own.
That wasn't the potion I was thinking that you. All right, so that's
3d8 plus,
15.
yeah.
plus 15?
Yeah.
Oh, you should roll this.
Oh, yeah, what,
Yes, you
wait,
should.
sorry, I was not paying attention.
So we also have a house
Why
rule.
less is here to help.
When you roll healing dice,
Mhm.
if any of your, if you're not satisfied with your roll, you can ask me to roll it, but whatever I roll, you have to take if you do that.
Okay,
So it could end up low.
gotcha, so what
But like if you roll 3 ones,
So roll an 8-sided 3 times,
the likelihood is that you would want me to do it.
Let's see.
you're gonna add the totals together.
What was
Starting
it?
off strong with a 1,
Okay,
2, 4.
all right, so that's 7
Seven.
points.
Plus 15.
So this is where you have a decision to make. You can ask me to roll 3d8, but you have to take what I roll. I don't know, a 1 and a 2 and a 4.
That's
Uh,
below
I
average.
say do it.
That is, yeah, I'm gonna have you
Have
do
him
it.
do
Do you want
like-
me to do it? Okay.
Yeah,
All right, here we
So-
go.
but if you do worse than me, that's gonna be embarrassing.
Unfortunately, less golf.
I did a lot better, 2 7s and an 8.
Son of a
So
bitch.
14, 22, and 15 is 37 points you get back.
Yay, plus 37.
Which back-
I think that's like all the damage that we've done tonight.
You're up next. You're up after Becky.
Okay, so the cloud of smoke from my last fireball has
It's
dissipated.
dissipated, yeah, it stays for 1 round.
And once again, I see.
115.
You can see him there, yeah?
It's 115.
Also,
Well, I love how it looks
All
like
six
that
rounds
until it comes to
15.
D.
I am up again and shoot another fireball down the hall.
Another fireball?
Oh, would you look at that?
How many fireballs do you have, dude?
Two. This will be my last.
None shortly.
Does the, so hearing large moves takes my whole turn?
Well, you swam for part of it.
Ow.
Oh, I didn't
I
do
know.
that.
Effectively, you get 2 actions,
I
so
agree.
you've done a move action and a move equivalent, which is drinking a potion.
Okay,
So
okay,
you're on shore, standing up, you've cured yourself, but that's it.
okay.
So as soon as you keep running away next round, you'll be okay.
It's assuming.
Well, we'll come to you in a minute.
Reflex save DC 18 or 24 points of damage.
All right. This one,
Running away.
I rolled a, let's see, I rolled a,
She might of her own free will run away.
so, and you see him fly, it goes off
Cause
again.
I don't know.
You don't.
And you
I-
see
I
him
don't
going
know.
flying off the building and landing with a sploosh in the water.
That's not her own free will.
I don't know if you can see from your angle, but you saw him fly off the building, into the water.
That would be it for me.
I
Okay.
didn't say he was acting.
You don't know. It would be meditating. That's wrong. Wrong.
All right, so that is, okay, Andy's up next.
I assume she's still within range, right? Or is she out of range now?
So it depends. She crossbow, so the hypotenuse is 104.
So, yes.
So she's 104 and change feet away. Say 105. Is that within your range increment?
It would be a negative, but I'm trying to figure
It'll
out.
be the
how-
first increment.
It's still the first increment? Okay, that's totally fine.
Totally fine.
Totally fine.
Totally
Uh-huh.
fine.
And I didn't roll super low, but I rolled low. It's only a 15, so it doesn't hit.
15 is actually a hit.
Oh, what is a hit?
Yeah,
Holy
so that's
mother of
exactly your target class.
Yeah,
That will hit.
damn.
What did I roll for the damage? Because I didn't look.
37.
I wish. It was only a 15.
That'd be awesome.
Did it take damage? You said?
Your numbers.
Yeah.
No, clean duress, you get 38.
There you go.
All right.
You're wearing a dress.
Doing anything else, Andy?
No, that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay.
But you, deduction for that.
1 second. All right.
Oh, there's more, there's more smoke.
Just him not being able to afford going fishing and everything. Zelda. It was me being a responsible adult by paying my bills first, and now I'm trying to enjoy a little bit of fun, and it's just linked to going to like a fishing pond and not being able to because he can't afford it.
I thought he was going into the spider house, cause that's different, that spider house in that game is terrifying. I don't play them. You know what, Majora's Mask is really fucked up.
I've watched.
Oh
other
no,
people
let's
play
just
it.
uncork this shaft.
Oh my god, I don't know if I told you, Enter the Kingdom, they actually bring.
Fireball.
books in with, like, the people that
Right
were,
on
like,
Bella and
others
Andy.
in, like, Majora's Mask or, you know.
So I need reflex saves from both.
I figured that was the case since you were talking about the hands and stuff. I was like, oh, okay.
Another one that's like. hidden
All right.
No,
No.
no, thank you, but no.
Does anybody
No,
have
no,
a
thank
quarter
you.
for that?
Thank
Yeah.
No,
you.
thank you, yeah.
And you got fireballed. You need a reflex save.
DC 18.
How rude!
I don't have my paladin. reflex. I did get a. Yeah,
So
20,
I
25?
suddenly see something flying in the
Wait.
air up above me in the direction
Yes.
I'm facing.
You absolutely do. Yeah.
26 reflex.
Yes.
26. Okay. Half
Very
damage.
good
What'd you
roll.
get? Reef.
14.
14. Not enough.
No.
Can I borrow some dice?
No,
Give our mind.
I'm just kidding. I'm
No, you
just kidding.
can't.
you cannot.
Denied.
4, 8, 10. 26 points of fire damage, halved if you made your save. So 26 points of fire damage to you, 13 to you. But yes, Elib, you do see a woman hovering in midair. Now
Damage?
visible.
Playing,
She's just flying there. You can't tell.
Okay.
All right, Bella, it's your turn. Even though you just got blown up.
Load up.
Load up.
Scott looted.
You can plumb bomb for that thing in the sky.
It's pretty close. Yeah, it's probably within
Say how
40
far?
feet.
Give it a go.
All right, you gonna flip it up there?
Bob
Hell
it.
yeah.
Pop it.
Bob it.
Bop it, twist it.
Dig it.
Have you seen the new Wiggle? You know what the Wiggles are?
Alright.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, the
Original
Wiggles?
Australian
Wait,
side.
there's a new
Oh.
Wiggles?
Huh?
Just +3.
There's a new
Just
Wiggle.
plus 3, yeah. What'd you get?
He's like
13.
super jacked.
15?
13.
13 is a hit.
So he's a jiggle?
Really?
He's a
Sadly.
purple,
No, he's a
Wiggle.
stiffle.
He's a stiffle.
Okay.
He's a good one.
Oh, wait,
Some woman said he's a Will.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, 16, 16, sorry.
Yep.
What'd you roll?
You're jacked compared to the other people.
Oh
my god.
You're also young, so.
Yeah.
It's +5, so
It's
how is
only
the plumb
original
bob
one.
a
And-
+3? Or is the plumb bob a +3?
Some woman in the comments.
Here's what-
It's a plus 3. Beth.
Okay. so
He
you would
replied,
actually add
that
the,
his wife
um,
loves to read all the
Range attack
comments.
bonus.
18.
18 is a hit.
Thank you.
Did you
I'm
bob him?
missing something.
She bobs him.
She bobs
Her.
her.
Well, her.
I heard something completely different.
What did you hit?
We don't want to know.
So now a D6.
Yep.
2.
2 plus 3.
yes.
Okay, maybe he's also an original one. I don't think he
So
is.
that's
I
fine.
know he is. Maybe.
Cool.
Those
Doesn't look
three
like
are-
it hurt her all
No,
that
no,
much.
no,
Oh, that is the.
They're not the original ones.
No.
He's definitely
13
original. I don't know about the red
+5
one.
for damage, or +3 for damage.
Andy,
Say again?
Yeah.
give me a quick,
The plumb bob.
as you're
Plus 15 to
watching,
hit.
Bella
Bella.
throw the plumb bob. Give me a quick knowledge
And
arcana.
then +3 for the damage.
Quick, but.
How much
accurate
damage total?
knowledge, okay.
5.
15.
She got stone skin on. Doesn't look like that hurt her.
Some bitch.
But it took 5 points away from the stone,
Yeah, she
did,
she
yeah.
has stone skin.
What is the maximum weight capacity of the catapult that I've been using?
African and European.
It depends-
Excellence.
Grasp it, yeah.
Firmly grasp it.
Simple question of weight ratio. 5 ounce.
Like,
person, not
before
carry 1 pound
Becky-
coconut.
Queen of
That's
Catapults
good.
launched herself at our
Yeah.
ship. I had commented to the people surrounding me that I wanted to do that to launch myself
Mhm.
that way.
Okay,
I just didn't get to because suddenly there was an ogre.
okay. Well, the wall's still,
I'm
Oh,
not
well,
talking
that
about launching
way,
yeah.
The
myself.
wall's that way.
okay.
Yeah.
What's the, how far can a catapult throw you? Hold on, I'm gonna do a
As far
little.
as it-
I don't know,
Gotta
how
do
far
some
did the
historical
catapult throw the
research.
ogre?
Right.
Threw it over 40 yards.
So Ela being half the
Do you want to
size.
throw
of that.
yourself to to shore?
Nope.
Nope. Aim higher, less.
Oh, no.
Skeet shooting. Elon the skeet shooting.
Oh, yes.
Elon the skeet shooting.
I love the look on your face with this of
Yeah,
Yeah, we
revelation.
realized.
It's
What's
like,
actually gonna happen?
this is
You
not
going,
gonna go.
you going to
great.
shore? No. Oh.
You took a long time to get this to the word.
All right.
It is.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
You have no anti-gravity or anything, so this is a drive-by. And you could miss.
Risk. I do have a contingency, and Steve knows what that is.
I'm so excited if it's contingency.
I should know what that is. What is it?
You will know.
Don't know. If it
If my
fails, you'll.
plan fails, we
Right.
will know.
Okay.
Well, you-
All right, so you want
contingency
to
if the plan
fire
does not
yourself
fail.
at her.
Yes.
Okay. All right, yeah, it's load, well, the catapult's not loaded. So
Yeah,
you
it
can,
was.
I
It
mean, you
was
could,
loaded.
Yeah.
you can just push the thing out.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Launch
can
me.
do that.
Launch me.
exactly.
Toss me.
All right, so you're gonna get in there,
Exactly.
hold on to the thing and pull the trigger.
Yes.
Okay. All right,
We're gonna have tough Elon.
this, you're the, you're
Let me-
just
I
sort
love
of
your
like
excitement here.
wiggling it first before you get in. So you're aiming it first. And then you get into the thing and then you pull, okay, so you're flying in the air. All right,
Doing, but
I need a
doing.
ranged attack roll.
This
Because
is
essentially you're the bullet.
This is
All right.
I was wondering why nobody had catapulted themselves yet.
because there was. I mean,
hurt myself.
Right.
up until the blood wall, that was an
What'd you roll?
option.
A natural 17.
No.
Come on. Come on.
7 for range.
24.
Yeah.
It's 2.
26.
Not a human.
Oh, damn it.
But that is a hit.
Yeah.
So,
And this is why I'm scared of you.
okay.
Yeah.
So why
Are
we
you
had
gonna
these on
do
our
something
side.
as you hit her?
Okay, so right now I'm 12 feet tall and I weigh, it's ×8 when you're enlarged. So
Yeah,
I
times
weigh
8.
2,000-ish pounds.
Ooh.
You're launching a car?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Then just hold on. Just
Oh, I'm
hold
gonna
on.
say, yeah, I'm over there.
This
All right.
is the
You're
greatest
grapple
game
too?
of all
Oh,
time.
yeah.
All right, first of all, normally a heavy catapult would do 66 damage. You are not a catapult stone, you're a car. So I'm gonna say that that's doubled.
Yep.
So 12d6 of impact damage.
That feels low.
She also lets out a little yell.
A little pee too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
She started doing that.
my
She started
God.
doing that when she saw Elam getting closer and closer.
Right.
Oh my God.
First she says it, then she does it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're absolutely like entangled right now, right? Like that has to be a thing.
Oh, I think so. Well, no, she's gonna try and grapple her. If she
Exactly.
fails to grapple, then no, they're not entangled at all.
Well, they both have to go tumbling. I mean, the force
Well,
alone.
so, well,
Well, they both get hit, but they don't
They
have. to
both,
get
she got hit, but they don't necessarily go tumbling because she's got a fly spell. It doesn't crash the fly spell. What she's trying to do is drag her down into the water.
What's her max
Her mass,
lift or carry with the fly spell?
Oh,
That's yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait until the response here. but-
Oh, here, catch a car.
Hold on to it.
Yeah, no, let it hold
Oh,
on to
it'll
you.
hold on to
It'll
you.
hold on to you. There's a whole new meaning of the term paperweight.
I'm just gonna wait until we see what the response is.
He's mulling it over.
Max carry is 54 to 80 pounds.
54 each.
Wait,
That.
well, that's heavy load. So anything over 80 pounds would probably be max.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, so then.
I heard 50-40, like 5,000.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Can't possibly be the case.
No,
No,
over
that's
80
even.
pounds would be
Yeah.
encumbered.
You'd expect something like that from the world as okay as DM.
All right, so are you grappling? All right, let's roll that. Let's just see if you got a hold of her. If you're, like,
Grappling
faster than
bar.
all right.
Try not to be grappled by an autobot.
Shit, this is not gonna be good. What's your
14 plus,
what's your bonus?
my melee bonus?
No, your
Your CMB.
TMB.
Oh, CMB is
B.
plus 14, so it's a total of 28.
Jesus.
That's about
All
what-
right, well, you've got her. What are you gonna do with her? Well, no, it's not what you're gonna do with her, it's what
She's just
gravity's
going
gonna
down.
do, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, so a catapult basically throws the thing in an arc.
Right,
You smashed into her. Did you roll the damage yet?
39.
39, okay, so.
I love their lips so much.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite himbo. TM.
Oh, shit.
he's my friend first.
Oh, I love it.
Seems to be migrating away.
You know the
from
sad part is
Yeah.
there's only like 3 people to see anything that's
it.
happening.
Grounded in his own way,
All
making
right.
his own identity.
So you
I'm
got her,
proud of him.
but that's,
Not having you
she
mounted.
weighs probably 100
Or
pounds, 110 pounds, half on.
But look at
So, and you are a car, so basically you just, and you grab her, so you just basically keep going.
that was what I was trying to say.
Yeah, she's flying, you just launch and just grab her and just keep going.
Well, it was art. So it's not straight.
No,
What I'm
so-
wondering is whether or not,
Yeah, we'll
this is,
let
if she's,
Rachel go down.
what I'm wondering is, does she land, do they land in the river or do they land on the land?
I don't know that.
I don't know that either.
That's
It's about,
weird to decide,
it's
right?
about
50,
30, another 100 feet.
Can we grapple her out?
No,
I don't think they would make it to land.
they wouldn't make it to land.
No, not that, because
Yeah,
you're,
I wouldn't
frankly,
think so.
you're a lot heavier than a catapult stone.
Right.
So,
So she's 50 feet above the surface of the water?
yeah, around.
Okay.
Only for a few seconds.
Yeah, I think you
So-
guys would probably get within 30 feet of the shore before splashing into the river.
Yeah,
She's probably gonna take bludgeoning damage from hitting the surface of the water from that height too, because it's like hitting concrete.
50 feet, now you can dive off a 50-foot thing, but she's not diving.
That's
She's
5
falling.
stories.
Does she point your toes?
She's falling like
If she
a
takes that
rock.
damage, you would
Keep
take
in
that
mind,
damage too.
it's 5 stories with a car on top.
Right.
It might be a 50-50 thing on who.
If she points her
who's at the
toes.
bottom.
Who ends up on top?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say there will be some bludgeoning damage, but it won't be like a falling into a hard surface. It'll be
Right.
like 2d6.
Okay.
But you'll take it as well.
Yeah.
So I'll roll it for
He's
everyone.
prepared for this.
I don't know how.
8 points.
Okay.
As you
It's like a
smash
bag
into
of
the
bottom
water,
food.
creating a geyser of water that goes splashing everything.
The
Riley,
Russian
you
judge told me
see
she
this
denied.
happen. It's about
9.5, 9.5.
it's maybe 20 or 30 feet down shore
The
and up
judge
into the
gives her a
water.
4.
Not very far.
How far
The
from
judge.
The senator's party's on the end of the boat. They see
30 yards,
their flag.
35 yards, 30
9.5,
yards.
9.5.
90 feet.
I mean,
All right.
Pass me Big Elo, please. Is it one? Yes. Yo, thank you.
All right. So
Flesh.
Oh, wow.
How much of everything that just conspired?
I heard half of it.
Okay. Can I have another drink really quick?
of course.
Thank you very much.
He needs a drink after that.
I do. I need a
Anybody else need a
celebratory drink with
I'm
that.
good.
not me.
I need to cheers you successfully.
Anybody?
Do it your skull ice cube or?
Oh yeah, I can have the skull ice cube.
Sure.
You gotta be real. That was,
Well,
that was pretty
Well,
cool.
I gotta tell you,
Mhm.
that is the first time that somebody has catapulted themselves at a flying target and hit.
Worked very well,
It worked remarkably.
Well done, Libby.
but none of them were Elib though.
Yeah, none of them were Elip.
Guess what comes out next round?
Yeah, that's what I figured. That thus begins the mauling.
But the mauling commenced.
Why does Elin feel like just like a feral toddler?
Yeah.
All the time.
It's an accurate representation. That's not too far off the.
Oh, that's right. Him.
His blood rage ability is played more like Puppy with the Zoomies.
Oh,
Yeah.
but feral, but lethal,
feral,
but lethal, yeah.
Well, puppy shark teeth. You know how puppies, they don't realize how
Yeah.
sharp
Yeah,
they
sharp
are,
their teeth
and they
are.
have no bite inhibition yet.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You
I miss
especially know
Right
that.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
I miss holiday.
Right now.
Oh, that's so fun. I love him.
Elib gives me life.
Understandable.
Elib is joy,
Great
Elib is
character.
life.
He allows us to live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great character.
So,
You're our Lord and Savior, Elib.
Yeah. okay.
Never
Is that all,
fall in
Elin?
love with Elin.
Is that all?
Are you done?
I love it. My dog
you want
likes
more?
I was laughing like a madman the entire flight.
Yeah.
Well, we heard that.
Probably the wizard is just like, she's enjoying the fact that she just fireballed the boat, and then sort of looks over and goes,
Oh,
yeah. All right.
I heard the laughter
Elib,
from the
all
other
right.
side of the ship.
Jax is up.
you can't miss it, it would have been, yeah.
Jax, you just saw Elib flying through the air, grab a
With the
woman
greatest
out of
of
the
ease.
air, and crash into the river about 90 feet away from the boat.
I love that it looks like an actual skull. The way that
Neither of them are moving very quickly at this point.
I am not shooting the wizard in the air.
Okay.
Good call.
Because that was a thought of mine until I saw Elin flying over.
All right. On the
That's
other
funny.
hand, the
The ogre
ogre
is on the shore,
has
Has
drunk
not
some
drunk a
flask
potion.
of something.
has drunk a potion, but has not turned to come back this way
No.
or moved in any other direction other than away.
Correct.
Not in an offensive
Not
manner.
doing anything for.
Bravely
So
ran
as
away,
long as-
away.
So as,
So you're gonna stay on Alpha.
so yes,
Okay. All right.
as long as they continue to move away,
Druid.
Are you gonna do something one of these times?
no, hopefully not. Hopefully I do not fire. at all.
Just questioning.
Is Grady holding the rope?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. And it's
The-
tied and that's all done and set and everything.
yeah.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna wait until the ship is, again, I'm gonna wait until the ship is closer to the shore or closer to those buildings before I jump or do anything.
Tracy, what kind of tablet do you have?
It could be a while.
This thing,
That's fine. I'm gonna
remarkable.
say like, Grady,
Cass has got one.
I'll come,
It's not,
You were looking. for
go
it.
do whatever you need to
That's why
do, whatever.
it's not.
If you see us
fancy
getting
for
closer
what
to
I
those
want.
things, that's when I'll need you, or I'll ask one of
Right.
the other brothers,
So
but
So I'm not holding the rope anymore.
no,
There you
go.
Go
Yeah.
do
For
whatever.
the moment, if I need something, or if I
The
need
thing
someone,
Cass
I'll
is
either come.
concerned
back
Cass
to-
goes into her
Yeah.
meetings.
Dust war, where he's
She
going.
takes, she is like
So am I.
the note taker. Everybody
That's
just, she
that.
takes
You have a
the,
clicker?
be-
Yeah, because
the
I
best
don't know.
note.
I don't want to take.
She doesn't need that.
Yes,
Yeah.
The
I don't know
tablet,
what his
the
plan is,
remarkable that she has,
She can write
To
and
the
it'll turn
plan
into
before he
text.
executed the.
well,
plan.
it automatically saves it.
Therefore,
Plus
It sounds
somehow
to me.
it feels like she's writing on paper.
Right.
It's really, she really loves it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what is it?
Remarkable too.
It's called a
What about
remarkable.
getting-
I mean, but it's,
She's remarkable.
she is.
Oh.
She married you, didn't she?
No, we played up.
Huh?
She married you, didn't she?
She did. Sometimes I.
There's a fair amount of us sitting at this table that are punching way out of our weight class.
Yeah, we are.
Depends on the side, give it a.
All right, so great, you're done.
Yeah.
Thus far, are you doing anything specific?
Okay.
Looting the body? Gotta loot
No.
that baby.
Okay, so I don't know if I need to roll another perception check. How
Taking-
close
taking out
is
his
the
pockets.
ship to me?
It's about 50 yards.
Okay, so the point is, it's moving. What else? Again, I rolled the same perception check if you want me to. The point is, I see,
You just saw Elid flying across the
Flying ac-
sky.
I'm like,
It was unmistakably Elid.
yeah, yeah. Alright. And so,
I mean,
If you
it's
just.
not like
Um,
it should
okay,
surprise
I want
anybody,
that there.
you're flying across the sky.
Okay,
Actually need to
so-
go somewhere else.
maybe in the next couple rounds, I'll need to talk to you, but right now, it doesn't look like there's.
Because you were at last.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, they got it on
The boat has started to move, so the boat's probably gonna get there in probably 3 rounds.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I got a thing I'm ready to do, so.
All right, Grady, you've got a hold of his rope.
Right.
I mean, those other buildings are about 50 yards away, but the boat is now starting to
Move
move.
towards the
I
boat.
love
Right.
this.
I'm gonna scan that building to see if I can see where might
That
get a
is
glimpse
just-
of dust warrant where the
Decide you don't
senator's
like
at.
it.
Go for it. Give
Uh,
me a perception check.
yeah.
Oh, so the other side is there.
Yep, you can either do it here
Okay.
or with that.
That's one thing I miss about my pen is that it doesn't.
Oh,
go
24.
back.
Then here's your.
24.
pencil.
You, at first you don't see anything. And then as you're sort of looking over there, you do see through some of the holes in the masonry and stuff like that.
Okay.
You do see what
But
looks
other
like
ones
movement
do.
back there, but you
Do other
can't
ones
positively identify
color?
it.
They just came out with one that does.
Yep, that's what I've been seeing is one exactly like this, but it does do color. And it actually has like a
But yeah,
separate.
you need
thing
to
you
write,
can
you need
draw.
to write with it.
If I,
All right, Becky. Riley, you're up. Becky's
Oh,
turn.
Becky, right,
All right, so a couple of things are happening.
yes.
One, you just
One
got to
big
shore
thing.
and your catapult is on fire.
Right.
You feel better after drinking your flask,
Like a
but you
new
also
one.
see over in the water, down upstream a little bit, in the water, you just saw a big
giant
half
man.
orc looking dude come flying off the boat, land and hit one of.
oh, I see.
So she doesn't have a great idea about who these people are, other than
Right.
they also worked for the Huntress. So they were
Mhm.
both,
But when it's
all
still
three of these people
there
were
and-
hired by the hunter to help her out.
Mhm.
Now, she doesn't have any
This is way
specific
before I try to steal it.
loyalties. to them.
Loyalty, inclination, and.
So
Right, so in
ultimately, if
that
you want to help her,
case-
it's up to you. Or you could run, or you could attack. The world is
your oyster.
literally your oyster. Not literally.
No, I wanna go,
Metaphor.
can I use my belt of giant strength and pick up my flaming catapult and throw it at the boat?
You could pick up pieces of the flaming catapult, but absolutely you can. You would just break pieces off. You can't throw a whole catapult. But you could take big pieces of it. and
Yeah,
chuck it right at them.
yeah. I'd like to do that.
All right, range on that is
Oh.
as per hill giant, which is
Oh,
120
and that-
feet, which is more than enough. Do you want to hit amidships, or do you want to hit like where the fire?
Ready to action.
Do I know that he has something pointed at me, or have I been in fear too long?
He's invisible.
Oh,
This is not where you want
I
it.
forgot he's invisible.
Okay.
All right.
Who's invisible?
Who do I see then?
Okay.
You would see these guys. So this goes away. You would see Andy and Bella. Well, you would also see these guys in the water. They're in the water.
Biggie living.
Biggie living and
The
little
gardener.
little half elf.
When you
Helping a giant man.
So from an enemy standpoint,
Mhm.
Big Elib is almost as big as you. It would be the fairest fight.
It would be the fairest fight,
Mhm.
or it's like
So
just
you write
show off
something that will
strength.
transfer to like.
Yeah.
times zero.
When I grow up. whatever.
And he's half. Not saying Becky's a racist, but
Whoa.
Damn.
I'm writing that down, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's a racist.
I'm not saying Becky's a racist, but.
I think I will.
But 9/11 was an inside joke.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's all lumped together.
I just
Yeah,
missed
immigrants
some part.
from Ohio eating dogs and cats. Yeah. What the-
Did you ever hear that? Because who's the piano player?
Steve Wonder?
No, Connick
Joel.
Jr.
Harry
No,
Connick Jr.
Eric John Connick Jr. Apparently he's a conspiracy theorist. And,
Oh,
yeah, and
so disappointing.
on Glass Cannon, Skid made up like a song.
Oh,
And he was
yes.
pretending to be Harry Connick Jr.
Yes.
because they had Barry Connick Jr. was their guy.
But the guy, yeah.
Was their pet bear, and he was like, and jet fuel doesn't melt beans. You know? So it was like but yeah, he's a 9/11 conspiracy theorist, Harry Connick Jr.
That's so disappointing.
It's weird when people out themselves as nut jobs.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
And he's such a musical genius.
yeah, Harry Connick Jr. is great.
Too much of a deal.
I mean, the guy that was like a
You know,
master-
by the way, this may not be
Chess
of interest
match.
to you, but you know who just came out with a new solo album? David Gilmour
Oh,
from Pink Floyd.
Nice.
really?
Yes.
Is it-
Yes, he's as old as me.
How does
He is.
Luke?
You need a napkin, Luke?
On behalf of all the shit guys.
Well fucking
And
played.
I'm the oldest one here.
Oh. My God.
Older than you?
No,
That was just.
no, you're not.
That's right, you
Not
are.
by much.
Not by much,
Yeah,
but you are.
That was just, I was so not prepared for
Our
that
age
statement.
doesn't make a difference.
You know.
And so you're like, old as shit.
The new album's called Luck and Strange, and it came out on the 6th by Sony Music.
I'm gonna listen to that.
Oh my God.
His second solo album, About Face, which came out in like 1984.
I'm really good at writing stuff.
Frankly, was the soundtrack of my
That was a good
of
one.
my school, yeah.
There
He
was-
and Dan Jensen
I'm
and his
sorry.
piece of shit
You
Chevelle.
just have to print it.
That was
Thus
literally the
far,
only
the
cassette
person
we
that has
have.
come
It's the
closest
only
has been
cassette
London.
that I
Actually,
still have.
I think he's.
I may
the one
have
to
it
make
right
me
in- I don't know if I have it
actually
anywhere. I have it somewhere. But I literally still have,
You know what's funny?
it's the only cassette tape I still have.
Cassettes are coming back.
Yeah, they are.
I'm doing
No,
podcast.
fair.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that's our.
Actually, Vinyl's coming back, but
Vinyl is.
Vinyl and
And
cassette.
cassette, because they're both analog.
did you want a glass for that, Beth?
I'm good.
Scrapper.
You want me to
Just
drink
plug it
it?
right out of the bottle.
All right, thanks.
Had a big thing on.
Oh,
on,
I'm not drinking.
that kind of stuff.
Was it
I'll drink it.
just for throwing?
It's fine, you guys can put it up.
Anyway, it's out now, so I'm gonna buy it. It's bound to be great. There you go.
Bound to
It's
be.
awesome.
Yeah.
Are you
What-
are you gonna
what
drink
did
that
Becky
strawberry
do?
meat? You wanna try it?
Oh,
That's the
wait,
strawberry. I
Ben
have
let me-
maple
Ben,
too.
let me try. I adore it.
All right,
Maple.
well,
Now.
if you want a cold one.
Can I
Becky,
get a skull ice cream?
Becky.
I'm out. That's the last skull ice cube I have.
What
I just have a round ice cube.
I haven't thrown it yet.
Or do you want a Viking drinking horn for the meat?
I'll take the fucking drinking one.
I knew he was gonna fit right in.
I've not used one before though. How does it work?
How does it work?
Take it out of the
Okay,
hole.
no, wait, we gotta come to. First, you need to put it squarely on the
Set it on the
table.
ground.
Okay.
So it's 2 pieces.
Then you need to stare at it for a good minute.
So you just kind of like.
Admire the glory.
Right.
And then you drink out of the horn, and then when you want to set it back down, that way you don't have to hold the horn the whole time.
I'm scared. Okay, there you go.
That there.
It has,
Like,
the horn has to be held at a 90-degree angle
Les, can I have one too?
and sipped three
horn?
times.
Yeah.
I feel like nothing the Vikings did was ever sipping.
No, but they also didn't care about spillage,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Also fair.
She doesn't have to worry about getting it on her beard.
That almost got spectacular. Skull.
All right then.
All right, we're actually
Pretty good, I've been working on it the last 24 years.
Oh, you haven't finished your turn yet, that's right.
So it goes to the portal.
You've said that like 4 times now.
I'll explain it later. Go on.
Okay. I think I will
It's not
throw
hard.
parts of the catapult at, was it Eli?
Elib.
Elib.
All right, so they're in the water, you're gonna throw, parts, all right,
It
so,
was unforgettable.
yes.
After that spectacle. I'm
So
almost ready,
the
then I
ogre
gotta-
seems to be moving towards the catapult,
Correct. And
Which
ripping
is
hunks
not-
of it up.
which is not away from the ship.
Is it?
It's not away from the ship,
Is it?
So,
it's sort of parallel,
That's offensive.
perpendicular.
so I am firing.
You're firing, all right, so you are now,
That's
it's not greater invisibility, it's regular invisibility, right?
It's okay, he's just scared.
I'm just regular invisible, so I will show up.
You are back.
You don't have
I
your guy?
don't have my guy.
All right, so we're just gonna use this,
Yeah.
but you are visible.
This is broken. into pieces.
All right, so, all right, go ahead, fires. Huh?
Yeah, so,
What did you roll?
Oh, yeah.
damn it. That
Nope.
doesn't sound
Is
good
it
for
wet?
me.
That's a.
Oh, yes, I did.
What'd you roll?
Compensation.
20?
No, yeah, natural 20.
Did you get a natural 20? All right,
Natural 20 plus 8.
Roll to confirm.
Oh.
All right, so we do confirmation.
Oh, no.
What'd you roll?
9? Total? Yes.
No, unconfirmed critical.
With
You
the
do,
bonus.
you do get exploding dice though.
Okay.
All right, so a ballista does, hold on,
Shame you're not within 30
But
feet.
you know,
Ain't that a bitch?
3d8.
Oh,
I have a sister named Becky.
There'll be at least 2 of those.
I have an answer. Her name is Becky.
Yeah,
I
you
used to have a
I
horse
had
named
a
Becky.
great
She's
aunt.
my level around the company.
Yes.
I like
Better.
little-
Yeah, the kid
My aunt Becky is like the black sheep of her.
No,
No,
This
you're
is
next.
Becky's turn. I heard my,
No.
my great.
Yeah, exploding dice, and,
Rebecca
you know,
was
exploding
kind of-
dice is.
Her.
Wonky.
So there's 2 8s there.
Yeah.
But my family liked the name.
2 out of 3 8s.
So.
Yes.
You suck.
You might be in trouble. Here.
Oh!
Another 8?
So So 18
plus
plus 13
31
Plus
plus 1.
plus 1, 32.
32.
30
So almost all
32
the
points of
damage.
damage.
All
As
the
a
damage
ballista-
I just healed is gone.
Ballista bolt hits you.
Almost.
I know, almost all the damage.
Could have kept away from the kid.
Now, as you're grabbing pieces of the thing, you do see a little goblin-looking dude on the ship just laughing because he's shouting.
Dragon.
Dragon. I'm a small dragon.
It was 32, right?
Yeah.
All right.
32.
So now you have another target if you want.
I can switch target.
Well, you haven't thrown anything yet.
You're not going to.
So you were going to throw it at Elib, but now this little asshole on the boat just shot you
Yeah, he fucking
with a ballista,
no,
like a
shot
spear.
me, exploded this.
No, wait. I didn't shoot at you until you tried to throw something at us.
Yeah,
See,
but
this is
I
where he
don't
starts
know
making
that.
a lot of excuses.
I will say, to be fair, you never
Becky,
exactly
Becky,
shoot
no,
me.
that's
I know.
It's like,
Becky's is gonna like rack her head and just fucking pick up this thing and shift targets.
She's gonna throw it at Jax? Excellent. All right. So in this case, you were you were essentially a hill giant. Well, now wait. What kind? Does it specify the type of belt? Does it say the type of giant?
Belt of giant strength is all it says.
Okay,
Which is
so
a
it might
plus
be
4.
big.
Plus 4.
Yeah.
Plus 4. Okay. All right. So in this
For what?
case, you
Strength.
are essentially throwing a flaming piece of catapult.
Yep.
All right. This is just basically a ranged attack.
I love
So,
instead of using a catapult, you just throw in a
let me,
catapult.
let me give you your bonus here.
I know.
All right, then, let's go.
Improvised thrown. It's
Easy
a
loose. Now get out
negative.
of the car.
Then it's base attack plus your strength.
Took you here, not taking you home.
Here we go.
Or is it negative?
Oh.
Okay. In this case, you would get a. What will you call?
How the hell do you read so quickly?
Pictures and words. If you watch enough anime with the subtitles on, you read quickly and you look at the pictures out.
Good point there.
Yes.
Good point.
I
Plus 6 on
still
your
just
roll.
mostly focus on the
Plus
words.
6 on your roll. D20 roll crit to
D20
hit your
plus
target. Yeah.
6. Okay.
So the thing about thrown weapons of this kind is that they have to land somewhere.
Right.
Right. Okay, so go ahead.
Hopefully on top
See if
of-
you hit.
hopefully
What's
back
your
on top
AC?
of her.
My AC is.
Not yours, his.
21.
Oh,
What'd you do?
11.
11. Okay.
11 plus.
All right, so
6
here.
is
Still blew up on the ship.
I have to get more crap.
She threw it
Um,
halfway across the river.
Yeah.
Well, we don't
I
know.
was
It's,
really
so
happy.
it's the distance.
I threw a little too hard and it just
So
goes
you
straight through this.
definitely-
Above his head.
You're gonna get beamed in the back of the skull by a flaming piece of inside of the ship. What is he getting now?
I'm so curious. Maybe more fluff.
No,
All right.
was this flaming that you threw at me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you burn your hands at all?
I have no
more
idea.
crap.
I'm trying to tell.
You should have
man.
prepared better.
To be fair,
All right.
she's
To be
wet.
fair. To be fair.
All right. So well, the way we do direction and distance is you roll a d6 and then it lands a number of inches away from the target, and then you roll a d8 to determine which direction it is.
Did she burn her hands at all when she grabbed the burning catapult?
Well, not the entire catapult is on fire, so she probably
Oh, she grabbed a piece.
a
that
piece.
wasn't-
Yeah. Well,
How do we know
well,
that?
that's up to Becky. Becky, did you grab a flaming piece? Because you might actually get some fire damage from grabbing.
Who's Becky?
Queen of catapults.
I'm gonna
The
catapult
carrot
over
is
there.
yogurt.
Oh,
I mean, in my mind, I guess I wanted to pick up a piece that was.
As in your
flaming,
dust
yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take probably a little bit of fire
Becky's
damage.
queen of
But
cards.
go ahead,
That's what I did.
so,
I wasn't
alright.
making
So
the
it's
entire
D6.
piece might not be on fire.
Now she's-
D6 for distance, D8 for direction. Nope, that's wrong.
This guy over here.
This guy,
He's
yeah.
invisible. It's okay. I didn't see him at first either.
She was invisible.
Nobody did. Sorry, I'm sticking my butt right.
No one
into that.
expects the
I didn't
invisible
like cobalt.
Yeah, okay, 6 inches in which direction? D8.
Yeah.
There we go.
One.
So 6, so not, you didn't fall short, you threw over the boat.
You
It went
overthrew.
on the river of time.
Do I get to at least hit up here?
No, and when you were aiming at the ballista, and there's no, it's open. That's open top, so it went all the way over.
Shooting star.
Well,
Make a wish.
so tough part, you're just like, the fuck is going on?
I know.
Uh,
They're throwing things at you. That's what's happening. What? They're throwing things at you.
You
That's
take,
not a lot of
take
looks like.
2 points of fire damage on your hand.
Thankfully, I'm behind the
That's
goal.
our ability to defend the senator.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that's it for Becky.
Man, if I get 7,
Rose up.
now I am back before
Crow.
I use my healing.
Yes.
That's probably how you skipped you. He called Crow and you didn't move.
Could be.
Attack the giant.
Why
She
am I
attacks
so
us
young?
with fire.
How far is the ogre from me currently?
100 feet plus you're up not as high up in the boat, so probably, hold on, I'm going to the hypotenuser.
Look at
How about the
no,
hot-
not
hot
the high
producer?
button
Look at 4
I'll
feet.
let the hypotenuse see.
102 feet.
How,
Okay,
Hot-
good.
how many enemies have I actually seen?
Up hypotenuse
I've seen the
button aside.
I know it's
spellcaster.
So you
You
think
know,
you
spellcaster
killed the
I
archer.
understand too.
You've seen the
I'm also gonna make other
spellcaster,
jokes.
she fireballed the top of the boat. Then then you saw Elib, there was a shroing sound, like on Wile E. Coyote. And you saw Elib grab the spellcaster, fly further, and then land in the water about 10 yards from shore. Then you could also see on shore, the ogre ripped off a flaming piece of burning catapult and threw it over the boat. So you would have, where you are, you would have seen it kind of go, well, sort of like, you would have seen it sort of pass and then, kind of like through the windows.
This is the greatest game of all time.
Yeah, it is.
So you got enemies. I mean,
Tom would
if
be
you're not afraid of hurting Elin, you
Tom
could get the spellcaster who's in the water.
How far?
Oh my God.
Okay to throw it.
Not as, weird.
That's not how
It's a
far
weird
go.
angle from where you're
That's not how
standing,
far.
I know.
but not out of the realm of
It's still within
possibilities.
sight.
It'll still be about 110 feet.
It
I
says
don't think I can hit anybody with his magic
I don't
missile,
think Dad cares.
so I'll hit the spellcaster with that.
Okay. That's that's.
Can't argue with that.
Right.
I'll say it into the mic if I have to.
I've always been very concerned about how people feel about it.
Exactly. Again, it's the whole like, oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah, you're fine range wise. How many missiles?
Eight
You still gotta.
missiles.
You still gotta find.
Stone skin, by the way, does
They
jack
got a
shit
thing.
for magic missiles.
I know.
Be 16 points of damage
Okay,
to the spellcaster.
okay. Does stone skin stop magic missiles?
Sure No. it does.
No.
No, it just increases your AC, but it doesn't prevent you. from-
No, stone skin absorbs damage.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Oh. Hmm.
DR 10 against adamantine.
You're trying
But
to
it's-
get anything but.
Anything but adamantine, yes. So the
That-
first 10
that
points of
includes force
damage.
damage.
each,
Well, it
then
would
half.
include force, I think,
Okay.
according to multiple sources.
I can see it. include
Stone skin
force.
DR does not work against magic missiles according to AI.
Oh, okay.
So,
According to AI.
13 points of damage.
well, it says it's
Yeah, I know,
scoping it
I
out
was
from
thinking that.
various sources, including
Resistance to
Reddit.
blows, cuts, stabs, and slashes, so.
So less.
physical
All right.
damage.
It's a force.
How many missiles?
It, there's a total of four magic
missiles.
missiles, so 14 points of damage.
The wizard was sort of recovering from this. You guys were
Was.
both sort of in the water.
Sort of.
I think you've still got her. I mean, you're still grappled.
Yes.
And so she starts wiggling in your grasp, trying to get away. She's obviously very damaged. When all of a sudden from the boat, soup, 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 four magic missiles just blast into her back. You see her, with the impact.
That's a legal
Wait,
problem.
well,
And her eyes, as you're looking at her, her eyes sort of roll up in her head, and she collapses
If
in
you're
the
not clutching it, I'll really
Oh.
consider it.
I know, I
I'll
know.
twist her body in the air victoriously and like wave it towards the boat. Jesus.
She's dead. Jesus Christ.
So Joshua, you see Hilda waving a flag.
That's a
You know
good
what?
sign.
You know the first thing you're probably thinking of,
Your
Eli.
kill.
Yes.
Wait, verb?
Burma. Burma.
Oh, verb.
No one else but you has done damage to her.
That's true.
She had 10 hit points. This is a legit burn.
Oh.
You go to St. Jude's, $5.
That's another thing we'll explain later.
Okay.
Or now.
So a verm, short for Hermithrall, is named after a former character that we
Trader.
played with us.
So, you want me to tell it?
Yeah.
Okay, so my friend Tom used to play in our games, and he had a character named Vermithrall, and who was a wizard. And one of the things that he loved to do was steal people's kills. So, and with magic missiles too. So this is a classic burn.
Yeah.
So he did it so often that it became like a verb, like Google. So, you know, when somebody said, he vermed me, you know, that kind of thing, that meant he had stolen their kills. Because what he loved to do is wait until somebody had fought a monster until it got into like single digit hit points. And then he would sneak in and get it with magic missiles and finish him off.
From like 100 feet away.
From like 100 feet away.
Wow.
He loved to do this.
He was never close to
He
combat.
never got close to anything. So,
Seemed to be an effective
sadly,
move.
Oh, yeah.
he, about 6 years ago, he got cancer and passed away. And so we decided that we decided that we were going to people were still stealing other people's kills. And we called them verms.
Yeah.
But we started keeping track of how many each person got.
Yeah.
And at the end of the year,
Italian.
the person who got the most verms got a trophy and a certificate. So I still got Tom from last year. I haven't sent it to him yet. I still have to paint the trophy. But so here's the verm trophy for 2023.
The guy's still early in the year, he's got plenty of time.
And here's his certificate. Certificate of maximum vermiforous achievement.
It's a picture of Tom.
That's a picture of Tom.
That's so
For
cute.
Tom Duffster Fire. His character's name is Duff. So he won this year. But also what we do is it's Tom,
Yeah.
so when Tom died.
No, to be fair, I planned out my certificate before I saw Les's certificates, but I love that Les's goes perfectly with mine.
Suitable for framing. So anyway, one of the other things that we did, because Tom in life supported St. Jude's in Memphis, the cancer place. And at his funeral, they said in lieu of flowers, send donations to St. Jude's. So what we do for everybody who gets a verm, they send $5 to St. Jude's.
That's awesome.
So last year we sent, I think it was close to $600.
Well,
And then Gordon
matched.
matched it. So we sent over $1,000.
We have another friend, Gordon, whose son went to St. Jude's.
Went to St. Jude's for a while
For
before he passed
different
away.
things.
Yeah.
So he matches it every year.
That's awesome.
Cause we're awesome.
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah. So last year we sent, it was something like $1,100 or $1,200
That was a lot.
that we sent to St. Jude's. Good. And then we, you know, everybody, so there's a lot of competition, especially at the latter half of the year.
Yes, there is, yeah.
So there has been some people who accused, so Tom Rowe has won it twice now.
Yeah, he cheats.
And next year, if he gets it this year, it'll be a three-peat. So
You need a special
John
trophy.
can't roll anything.
I know.
people accuse Tom of getting verms on purpose,
Yes.
like setting himself up, just like Tom did. And he might, yeah.
That's how Vern did it.
That's how he did it.
Which makes it extra vermy.
Yeah, but if you have to, so we have rules. You can only get a verm if only one other person has wounded the creature.
Right, so that would have been Elib.
And there was any other in this case. And then it has to be
Less than
either
10%.
less than 10% of their hit. They have to have less than.
Or less than 10 hit points.
Or 10 hit die.
Or less than 10 hit points. In this case,
Sure.
10% of her hit points were like, she had like 57 hit points. So in this case, it was less than 10. So it was actually exactly 10. And so you got it right.
Awesome.
And at the end of the year, we have the standings.
And they lived happily ever after.
So that's where.
It's just a cool thing.
That's just the other thing that we do in addition to the best,
quotes.
the best quote of the year kind of thing.
Which that one has absolutely no stakes aside
Yeah.
from just being funny.
Yeah.
Especially to read them out of context a year later.
I love doing that.
Well, we
I
post
will
them-
open it
so
up. with
we
free-
post them on our website after every game. So like I have, like today, I have, we could boil her. That's so last campaign. Okay, now what do you, oh, wait, is this, oh. If you cast, okay, it says if you cast mirror image, do you become a murder? That was you. I'm not. It's for Becky's. It's like, I'm not a racist, but. So that'll be on our website tomorrow. All right, so that was, you got that verm, so that's it for the wizard, and you're up.
Yeah.
You're still reeling from the fireball, but the wizard is
Gone.
Yeah.
now. Well, from your vantage, you
Right now,
probably,
it's-
yeah, you saw
Yeah,
Elib,
we're-
Elib was sort of
Gone, but
wrestling
now
there,
forgot.
and now Elib is standing in the water,
Oh.
like, with the body of a half.
Any enemies?
Well, you could still see Becky on
Becky's
land,
gotta
she
be
just.
super far away at this point. She's like way out of my range.
No,
She-
probably about 120 to 125 feet from where you are.
Yeah.
So it's just within one increment.
Oh, okay,
And you did see her throw a big piece of flaming catapult over the boat.
that's
For
true.
some reason.
Yeah, no idea why. Hold on one second.
It would be in your second range increment for the crossbow.
Yeah.
I don't think it's beyond max range, 125 feet. It's not
No.
beyond max.
Yeah, you just keep scrolling.
Yeah, I'll.
Max of 3 frames.
What the is that word?
It doesn't hit, but it wasn't a 1, so it's fine. It's a
Okay,
13.
so miss.
Yeah.
Completely uninterested.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to move or anything?
Yeah, I'll
We
move.
talk good.
If I could move further down the ship or something, so I can try to get.
Yeah, if
closer.
you want to get
Yeah.
closer, you can go
You're
that
young,
way.
but that's what
Going
a hull
towards the
looks
front
like.
of the ship.
Okay.
Well, I think it's a
You're-
bunch of-
You're
Yeah,
young, but
it'll-
that's what a
It
hull
won't,
looks like.
it won't get you under 80 feet, because it's about 100 feet to the shore.
Fair.
Or 90 feet to the shore, but it'll get you a little closer.
Closer, yeah, that's all that matters.
All right, Bella,
Yes.
your turn.
I fucking love it.
Last one.
I don't know.
It's emitting a jello-like
A
sound
long
of
time ago, when a
pain.
man goes to the bathroom and starts laughing uncontrollably, you just don't ask.
Just don't ask.
The witnesses, that's our policy.
All right,
A barrel of bullshit was destroyed.
there is nothing for me to aim at anymore.
No, there's Becky, but too far for the thing,
Plumb bob.
for the plumb bob.
Blah, blah. It's a fun word.
Mhm.
Fun word.
I
It's the
guess,
green thing that floats above Sim's heads.
I guess I don't really
I
have
love
anything to
that
do.
That was from the higher
Because the
one
wizard's
we do.
gone,
Mhm.
Becky's out of range. We already established we can't do anything with the blood thingy.
Oh, that goes away, by the
I
way.
was gonna say, it should go away.
Yeah, it
so
goes away.
The wizard's dead.
There goes my next turn.
Yeah, now wait a second, our walls are permanent, right?
No,
No?
they fade after a certain amount of time.
Well,
Not walls of stone.
Are.
Are walls of force permanent?
No.
'Cause
No,
that's what it is.
yeah, that's got it.
Keep it for one more round.
No.
Oh.
What the fuck is this?
1 round per level.
Oh, but Les, you gotta hear my idea.
It does, it goes away when the caster goes away. So
Right.
I gotta take it
Yes,
off, it's not fair otherwise. What was your idea?
I was gonna throw my next projectile at the wall, which is much bigger.
Ricochet?
Which, yeah, ricochet and just cause a bunch of shrapnel.
Alright,
But
not
it's
bad.
plan.
Okay, Bella, so, I mean, you can move, you could get below decks. The boat is now starting to move pretty, not say quickly, 'cause it's a big boat, but it's moving. So another round or two, it'll be next to you.
Alright.
You just gonna stay where you are? Alright, Elib. You're holding a body.
He's,
Of a dead
he's
half.
dancing.
You know, that half elf has a skull.
Another skull.
Well,
That
there's
skull is going on the belt.
going on a belt?
It's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on the
Okay.
belt.
The totally normal and good person that Elib is, he likes to take the skulls of the people that he's killed and put them on a belt.
You know, can't blame him for keeping up tradition.
Yeah, so basically he's got a belt with hooks on it. And on 5, is it 4 or 5 right now?
Hunter does in Alien versus or Predators do in Aliens versus
Yeah.
Predators.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I have 4 so far.
4 skulls hanging from 4 of those hooks. There are 6 hooks total.
And 1 is my great granddad.
You have your great granddad's skull?
That's the first one.
Oh, right. All right, so what do you,
I'm standing
First
there
person he killed.
like this at the boat showing off. And I
No.
realized this Becky, Queen of Catapults, is still over here.
yeah,
I
So
love that.
you, and I pointed at Becky,
Oh,
okay.
no,
Riley, you're in trouble.
What? This what?
you're gonna die.
leave or die.
So the person, the big half orc in the water now has the dead person under their arm and is pointing at you and says, leave or die.
Is he within range of me?
Of throwing the stuff at him? Sure, absolutely.
Of him throwing stuff at me?
Do you think, oh,
You can throw the
Elon
body.
might throw a body at
You
you.
can throw the wizard
I
at
would
you.
certainly wouldn't put it past her, him.
Minus the head. It'd be like throwing a grenade.
Yeah.
About 6 pounds left stand.
That's a freaking attack on Titan.
That's about-
Well, it's a 100-pound body, you could easily throw it at your side, it's right there.
Sweet
So,
God.
but you just say leave or die.
Leave or die.
Okay, you're gonna have to deal with that on your turn.
Yeah. Oof.
Do you get,
Actually, can
you
we
move out of the
roll
water?
an Intimidate check?
Ooh, yeah, you could.
Good move.
All right,
No way.
so is that a contested?
It is like DC 10 plus the sense motive. Plus, I'll look it up.
Yeah, here we go.
27 is my roll.
Oh, yes.
In one, it's more of an intimidation check versus a will save.
Yeah, I think it's a will save, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay,
in one.
I mean, I get a +4 on my will save.
okay, perfect. So, basically, she's going to roll to intimidate you using her intimidate skill.
Oh yeah.
You're going to counter that by a will save. And whoever gets the biggest.
This sounds really funny.
But
It's
you won't-
just two giant orcs screaming at each other.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, orc versus ogre.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
All right, you
It's
know,
all
what's
good.
your intimidate skill?
But I'm an ogre side. I rolled a
You are.
14 plus 13 is 27.
27, all right, you do, well, you're,
So with your +4,
the only way you would get anything close would be a natural 20, so you gotta have a natural.
Yeah.
Got a chance.
You got a chance,
You got
always got
a
a chance.
5% chance.
Ten, half of that.
Okay.
Odds
All
are
right,
not in your favor.
so-
See?
you did half critical save.
So are you doing demoralize or coerce?
Demo-
It would be more demoralized.
All right, so,
I mean, I want her to leave, but ultimately,
But kind of want her to stay.
I kind of want to kill some more,
Yeah.
but
claws haven't come out this combat yet.
Feeling the need for death.
all right,
Need for.
so,
You
Becky,
did fully inform
Yeah.
Becky of the consequences for not leaving.
so Becky, you are in a position now, you failed your save, so you are now a little frightened. That this creature has
That
come
has
out.
happened twice now.
Yes, it has.
So you're now seriously
Your hand won't
considering
go
leave. You're pretty sure that the whole leave or die thing, that Elid can make either happen. So, so now you
10
are.
plus her hit dice plus her wisdom modifier. That's the DC for the demoralize.
Okay, 10 plus hit, so hit dice is. Hold on, let me check here.
we're level 8. If it's CR,
It'll be.
Well, it would be per
yeah.
hit dice. So some monsters have
So it's
alternative
11.
hit dice progressing.
So,
10 plus hit dice
okay, 21.
plus her wisdom modifier.
It's 25.
25, so not
27 beat it.
27 beat it, so
Yeah.
the outcomes then.
What about my
when you
+4
find-
for will save?
That.
They
did-
already
that
added
into
in.
Oh, was it?
So it's a different mechanic. I've screwed it up. So in this case, you basically have the shaken condition.
Well, yeah.
So shaken
Previous
means you take a -2 penalty on your attack roll, savings roll, skill checks, and ability checks. Is a less severe state of fright. So you're shaken, you're like, this could be trouble.
Mm.
And you're at sort of disadvantage, some of your rolls, -2 this time.
Yeah.
Basically, you're taking penalties. Because you're frightened of healing.
Because Elib is horrifying.
Elib is quite scary.
But what you do is up to you. That it for you,
But
Elib?
he shares your love of launching yourself via catapult.
It's true. It's true. He's gonna make a great husband.
How did they meet? They launched at each other in catapults. It was beautiful.
There's love in the air.
There was love in the air. The two of them flying at
Literally.
each other.
Love in
Bless
the
you.
air across the room.
I am.
Spring flowers.
Literally, right.
Your eyes met as you flew through the air.
So funny.
Yeah, there it is.
You know, decapitated body, one arm, eyes locked.
Chunk of flaming catapult in the other.
I think it's just, you know, butterflies.
Wow.
That's not how I expected this to turn
3
out.
hours, half a combat, most fun of my life.
All right, Jax, you're up.
I know.
But you see that Elid and this ogre have locked eyes.
Yes. I am begging for this to happen now. This would be amazing.
Reload the ballista.
Even is that a
I'm gonna blow.
No. No, it's not.
Even Jax, even from the boat, you can hear it.
Is he?
I know.
It's canon. It's canon. Oh,
It was sent in an email once when I was like, hey, Luke, you can play Elib if you want. Here's the order of operations by which Elib does.
One of them is seduce the ogre.
No, well, at the
Now
very
it is.
bottom, it was Elib is arrow ace. Not that that's ever gonna come up in the campaign.
And then you know what? Here
It's in writing, so it's canon.
You're shaking, but it's a good shake.
It's a good shaking. Yeah, he might not be into me, but I'm into.
It's a one-sided love, bro.
Feeling emotions that just never felt before.
You know what?
It's a
Not
forbidden
since high school
romance.
has she
It
felt
will
like
never
this.
happen. Not since ogres.
Reload the ballista.
Reload ballista.
Okay.
Are
you firing?
I'm going on up fire.
Or are you worried about interrupting this beautiful moment?
Not gonna interrupt the moment.
Okay, good.
However,
Ruin.
Momentous, interrupt this.
if Becky starts to take another piece of the catapult off,
Okay,
I am fired.
you're firing again. Okay.
What if it's used
Uh,
as like a bouquet of flowers? You know, fancy use.
She
I don't
already
know why, right?
she does it.
I love.
This flame is like.
I love the idea that I'm the.
That's ogre pickup line.
I love the one that I love the idea that I'm the one that's playing that song from the distance.
Ruin is busted out of loot.
Yeah.
Prioritizing high to low.
Quick question: the boat is? It's been like 12.
Well, the boat has
seconds.
almost reached those buildings, so the boat is moving.
Okay. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
you
fucking
said that
prepare
earlier.
myself
Yeah,
then,
somebody was doing it.
because I don't know what's happening to the rest of the boat, and I'm just.
Dustwar? The boat's gonna be there next, near you, near enough to you next round. Yes,
Why is there a Jeep over here on this building?
it's complicated. It's a destroyed Jeep from a
See, there are
distant
cars
time.
that are in this world, but not guns.
I love it. I love it. Be big and
Okay,
sometimes
so
someone gets small.
are the birds still flying around at the? in the-
Around, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Luke was just saying.
Sorry, what was that?
What part of the ship is
Steve says, thank God there's no gunslinger.
Yeah,
is any part of the ship
Say.
to me yet?
No, next round, the tip of the ship will be.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna wait.
Brains out with them.
Just love
Do I
Will.
see
Single
anybody that's
wheel
trying to
paddle
get to me? Come over
Okay.
to the
Becky,
store
we're
where.
done.
You can see pretty much, Ruin and Grady are sort of in that window over there, and Ruin's got a rope on it.
It could be great
Jump out of the boat into the water.
Different factions and everything. It'd be like Romeo and
He
Juliet.
does-
He'd be a great wingman.
He's really not
God in heaven.
explainable.
You
I
just,
almost
you
wore
just
that
stay
shirt
big.
tonight.
You can.
I know, we are.
Ah,
Help out.
Grady, you got anything else you're doing?
Do I see any movement over here in this tower? I mean, do I see dust more anywhere? Do I see this?
Well, you looked there before, you saw, you could see some movement through the, like, the holes in the building, the mortar.
And I would say Dustwar is not hiding. I mean, so you probably, if you're looking like right where that edge is, you could probably wave at me. And I would,
So
I mean.
I'm gonna hail Dustwar and say, Dustwar, come out so we can meet up with you and you can come back onto the boat. We've secured it.
Okay, so you yell out of the boat, Dustwar, come out!
Right,
So would you add, we secured the boat?
right.
Okay.
And then because these arrows,
Yeah.
All right, wait, Grady, you do that, you do anything else? All right, it's a moment of truth.
If I need to assist Dustwar in any way of getting on back on the boat
But yeah,
with the senator,
because it
I
was
will
been in
help out
writing for
that.
months.
I did know
All
that.
right,
I did
moment
know
of
that
truth.
about him.
Becky's turn.
God.
You're shaken with fear,
Not stirred.
potentially something else.
Well, maybe
On this
something.
episode of The Bachelorette.
Either I'm gonna give you this rose while I have this flaming.
Second in mind. She's thinking, she's looking at Elib.
Elib has said, leave or
Soldiers on
die.
his belt.
You're shaken, you're intimidated,
It's looking awfully hot coming
but at
out
the
of the
same
water.
time, it's stirring
Bloody
emotions
carcass
in you.
dragging out.
Muscles rippling.
Big.
Just glimmering in the sun.
That's the scales, but yes.
Also that.
Scales.
They're hot.
Iconic bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody claws.
It's your call, Riley. What are you gonna do? You gonna leave?
No bloody claws.
Or are you gonna die?
Oh, that's right, because the magic missile
Die of
took.
heartbreak or literally die. Those are my two options. I leave Elib and never return, or I literally die.
The
Walk
love that
away.
could never be.
You can let the dice decide. There you go. All right.
Dice aside.
It's a 50-50, guys. Let's see.
Higher
Let's see.
roll.
High roll is gonna be state of fight or stay with
State of
Elib.
seduce.
Did it die?
State of-
Roll high to seduce.
It's an
It's high.
18.
18. It's high. All right. So you're staying. What do you do?
Oh my, what
You-
do I do?
Charge Elib?
Yeah.
Good
If
luck
I
with
say
that.
bear hug, I'm sure it'll go great.
Yeah, it'll be will be a problem for you.
Don't be a character.
Prepared to fire. He's just prepared to shoot you on sight.
Don't prematurely
Thank
fire.
you. Fuck.
We don't have time for that.
You could really just say like, you could just
That's
say,
like, well,
you
depending on,
hot. And then
depending
go
on a
from there.
variety of things, that could take as many as 4 or 5 rounds. Up to 30 seconds.
You could, yeah, just go with your hot and
Up
then
to
just leave it at
30
that.
seconds.
For the
You know,
sake
it
of
doesn't sound
brevity.
like that much unless we describe it in that terms. Only
I guess-
30 seconds.
You know what? It's not a bad idea though. He does. Elib knows common, right?
Okay.
Oh, okay. So she's gonna. Becky's gonna. Still have like. Still be like. A little still like reaching like mid reach for the catapult pieces that are still on fire. But she's direct eye contact.
Dom's like,
on
I'm
Elib
ready. I'm ready.
And the decapitated body, and it's just like,
It's not decapitated yet.
oh, I thought it was. Oh.
No.
Oh, well,
She hasn't thrown it in.
No, he hasn't,
He
yeah,
hasn't.
he hasn't had time yet.
That's, yeah, like I said, he's prepared. He's prepared. He's ready.
Yeah.
He seems
got
really
years
good
of
to move his
practice,
hand in
like
his
your
motion.
eye.
Yeah, carpal tunnel around there.
Oh, no, the face.
I can do it for hours.
He's got one Popeye arm.
Yeah, she's just gonna.
Yeah, but I couldn't
Sacrifice
walk.
a piece of plank of wood to get her.
All right.
Now Elib's like,
So you
oh.
mutually intimidated each other, and yet
It's a luck.
the attraction is so strong.
Elib's like, oh,
He's like,
It's like the
I can be
junior high
friends
school
with this.
dance.
friends, we understand.
All right, so you've done that,
Yes.
and you counter intimidated Elib. This is
Yeah.
a first for you.
Yes.
And frankly, you think you might have jumped.
It's kind of a ride.
Becky, you doing anything else, or?
Yes,
you've
I'm
done
going to
Walk
continue
slowly
my.
towards her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right here, right here.
Got his.
Just ready.
Got his.
Just right.
Catapult half cock.
Almost.
Are we out of combat essentially at this point?
No.
Because I feel like this is
Not
like
necessarily.
Only enemy left.
The Dex is already half cock.
Oh, what does Vicky do? You know what? I'm gonna roll for that again. Because it's either I attack or I do
Leave.
walk it. I could.
Yeah, blame it on the dice.
you have
I
like
almost want to wait for Elib's turn to see what he says. But
You can delay.
I could delay. What can I do as I delay though?
Oh,
stand there and wait.
Bat your eyes.
that's
Bat my
yes.
eyes.
Well,
Bat
no,
your
no,
eyes.
you've
Right
already,
along,
you've already
Paul.
done an intimidate check, so you can't delay at this point. You
Oh,
can
I
either,
can't?
you can stop, you don't have to do anything else. You have another action. You could do something else, but you don't have to.
I mean,
Can I
fluttering
just, can I
eyes
just
has
like show off and flex?
Sure.
Live?
Yeah, move.
All right.
No.
Is that it for you,
yeah.
Becky?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
flex.
Yeah.
Oh,
The ogre's flirt with strength.
All right.
Please tell me that Elib is like, there we go. Yes.
Swift action, didn't it?
I've got front row seat.
Yeah, you do.
Ruin is missing all of this. I swear to God, Elam gets action before I'm able to. I will, yes. If Elam somehow is able to get laid before I like,
It's still partake, even if it's not their
Yeah.
thing.
One of you have to be a slip back.
I know.
Or it might be a free.
I worked hard on the woman on the boat, and now
It's
it's nothing.
relaxing.
But this fucking
It's not offensive. Well, a little offensive. Just sort of Wonder Bra things together. It is not erotic.
It's not, it's the opposite, yeah.
depends who's alive.
Crows up.
I can tell you this is a movie I don't want to.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fade to black.
Attracted to it.
Yeah.
Fade to black.
No?
The people on the boat are like, oh, oh,
That's not right.
We're just gonna move the boat a ways down. Don't-
everybody to the start slide quick. The boat starts to tip over.
We choose death.
Oh my God, you value your sanity, get away from the dark side. All right,
Avoid the
Crow, you
side.
see this happening on the shore. This
Do you
beautiful.
make a will save?
Big fortitude save.
Everyone make a fortitude. save.
Reflex to avert your eyes, fortitude to keep your stomach, and will to not look again.
Yeah, Crow's in the.
Reaction.
Moogly, moogly.
6 crows just did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
We're in a weird place.
Ready in action, or how far away is the ogre?
About 100 feet.
Now ready action too.
Ready in
Yeah.
action? Can I ready in action to cast magic missile if she makes an aggressive move?
Oh,
Define aggressive.
Yeah, really.
An unwanted aggressive move.
It's gonna be aggressive, just a very different kind of aggressive.
So, yeah.
A non-romantic move?
Okay.
There we go.
All right, non-romantic aggressiveness.
I don't know.
So-
if there's a
I don't wanna
difference for
talk about
ogres and
you.
dwarves.
You guys are gonna have
I
to,
don't feel like there is.
you guys are gonna have to roll sense motive for like every single thing that she does at this point forward.
Y'all have seen Star Trek, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is like the Klingons, except
Oh my-
I'm not reciting poetry.
Yet.
Yes. Yes.
Shakespeare's
And you're not singing.
Klingon.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
All right, Crow goes on fire. Andy, what are you doing? You're on the top of the boat looking that way. You see this and you're just like,
Ew.
I'm not sure what I'm seeing here.
I put my eyes.
I feel like Granny and I are about the only two that don't see this happen.
Thank God.
The only enemy in my
Cheers.
range, I'm gonna
Yeah.
let it go and I'm
Gonna
gonna
fire
step
another
away.
crossbow bolt?
No. I'm saying I'm gonna let it go in the sense of like they can figure it out and I'm gonna step away.
Okay.
The balls, but I'll be amused by the
Bella?
whole thing.
I'm going to the other side.
Okay. All right.
Other
we're-
side.
Now we're back to Elin.
You got to see them.
You're shaking. She's shaking. You're big. She's big.
X.
You're
I
both.
mean, you're
You
weighing
got
the
one more chance.
you're weighing
and
the
I'm casting
percentages
a
here.
spell.
Ooh,
Oh.
you're casting a spell.
Yeah.
That's an offensive move.
She's doing an offensive move.
Hey, I just said.
He.
Oh, I
Right.
thought you were talking about the ogre then.
All right, so you're casting a spell. What spell?
It's called Brow Gasher. It's on my axe.
Oh, yeah, sure. All right. So you ensorcel your axe.
No idea.
And I tell her she's got one more
Yeah, I'm
chance to
trying to stay
leave.
away.
One more chance.
No, I'm trying to stay
The
away.
beautiful heat of battle.
All right.
It's not
So I'm
even-
assuming unless
You're
the
not
rest
right.
of you are just sort of watching this play
One
out.
more chance.
So,
I'm just
does anybody else have anything that they're gonna do specifically other than beyond, you've got 2 people on fire, the boat is gonna get to the.
I'm saying a prayer.
For us all.
For everyone on that boat.
Right.
All right, so we're just gonna do Becky and Elin then. All right, Becky.
Palm Grady.
I don't know, give me a quick intelligence check, which is,
Oh, this we
just
did.
add your intelligence bonus.
Wow.
So int is 6, so yeah, probably negative
That's
3.
mean.
2, negative 2, so roll a d20 with a negative 2 minus 2.
Oh, boy.
What'd you get?
You can't get less than a
Zero.
1.
0?
Roll a 6 less than a 1. You get a 1.
So,
Ew, though.
I know, but you can't get less than a 1.
Also,
Just
it's a
a
1.
oh, you absolutely can, and I know, you've done it many a time. All right, so you don't recognize that what Elib has done is ensorcelled the axe. All you see is the axe. Elib has his axe out, and a body of a half elf under the thing that you're probably thinking.
Asking you a question.
I hope he's not gonna waste that. That's goody.
That's good.
It says, what did you say? You've got to leave
You
now?
have one more chance to leave.
One more chance to leave. He's got his axe out.
He seems aggressive.
I know, but apparently I'm done with flutterflies, so.
Flutterflies.
Flutterflies.
Butterflies.
Here we go.
The thrill is gone.
The thrills.
She's still a
I don't know,
little
she's saying flutterflies. I think it's still there a little bit.
Ogrish is a very strange language. What's it gonna be, Becky?
It's
Yes
gonna
or
be
no?
Euro.
Yes.
Yes.
or
It's a no.
No.
Each with me.
You can share the my God was crazy when the big Latino on the other time. So it's very for my love. I know there's grave. I said, I love you to the end of time. Whoa, I would love you to the end of time.
It just won't be very long.
You guys take requests?
Huh?
You guys take requests?
Yes, we did.
Please stop.
That was coming. So now I'm praying for the
I don't know that one.
Becky's gonna point towards the halfling and gonna, because I feel like ogres would beat around the bush.
Ogre's beating around the bush.
Oh,
That's what me,
are you talking about the body?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it half elf or half
Half elf.
She's a halfling, so I don't want you to point to her and be like, you want to eat?
That's fair, that's
Called
fair.
shot, yeah.
Becky's gonna point towards the half elf and go, "Are you going to eat that?" 'Cause I feel like she would beat around the bush asking out on a date. I don't know.
You know,
Yes.
I know a great tavern in Casimir. I hear you. That's where you guys are going. You know, if,
I got an idea.
maybe you could get them to let you on the boat. They let everybody else on the boat.
You have like quite a number of people on the boat.
it's just-
So the
Can I
ogre.
do?
Go
Have you? Would a persuasion help with
Sure,
not
you
being
can try to
axed in the
persuade-
face?
You want to persuade Elib to give up the body to you
To eat.
to eat,
Minus the head.
That's sick.
minus the head, which Elib has already stated.
Oh
he
my
wants.
god.
You can try a persuasion check. You have persuasion skill.
I love this game so
I
much.
do not have
It would be
persuasion
diplomacy.
skill.
Diplomacy.
I do not have diplomacy.
Ogres are pretty, yeah, it's a pretty
Oh, no.
rail skill. But diplomacy is one of those things you can still roll a 20 and see what happens.
Masters of
Diplomatic ogre I didn't like.
I guess
Ogre is the master of diplomacy.
Right.
Oh.
Oh.
9.
9, all right. Becky asks if you're gonna eat that body, and if not, she insinuates that
We
she
could
might.
share.
Eyes flooding.
She'll take it off your hands.
We could share.
See if Elib would remember if this entity has any importance beyond the fact that she attacked us, and I rolled very poorly in 4.
Importance?
Yeah,
Do we
like,
need this body for any reason?
No.
and
think
I
so.
can't think of anything,
Okay,
because I rolled 4, and
Well,
also
and
as a player, I
it's,
don't remember.
it's your turn. What do you do? In response to
We
this.
might as well just skip the rest of us together.
Well, that's, we are, yeah. We've gone beyond the rest of you.
I get her head and any belongings, you can have them eat.
Becky,
Becky she'll nod slowly, like,
what's it gonna
Good
take for me
deal.
as the DM to get a headless body on the spit for you two?
Please write that down. I know you don't write your own quotes for like the top thing, but that's gotta be on the list.
Now that's
It's gonna take for me as a DM to get a headless body on the spit for you tonight.
The GM is a used wizard salesman.
Becky's gonna nod slow, like I said, and say, you
Plus,
get
you're gonna like
head.
figure it out, a piece of paper, fold down.
You get-
Here's my best offer.
But, and I get
They're gonna
meat,
wink and
but
nod.
only if you come to my home.
My boat's taking off, I need to be back on it.
We can pause the
I can
boat.
make-
No, we can't.
I can make both.
I'm gonna pause on the boat.
You're ruining it.
Stop the boat! Just as far as about now.
I'm
Just so we're
excited
sitting on
for romance.
on the shore,
smoking a pipe.
I'm the
He's
bard,
like,
I'm all
"I'm
for the
just gonna
romance.
see how
I would
this
make
is
a mood music if necessary.
Is the singer-
It is a win.
I also understand.
I got plenty of tobacco.
But I will let you throw me back to the boat.
Ooh.
Becky kind of likes that.
likes to watch.
Becky kind of likes that
Choice is
idea.
supposed
We
to-
got a deal?
or to do.
Deal.
All right.
All right,
One headless body to her,
well,
sans
About
head and
belongings.
belongings.
the shore, like the actual shore, so that I
Yeah.
can set the body down, decapitate it with my axe.
Got it,
Put the
Loot
axe
it.
away,
got it.
remove all
You guys are watching this for the book.
items.
Is
This-
Yeah.
I can't wait
If
to.
anything
You see,
looks
look,
suspicious,
Dunsmore's like,
This is a great
quality
story in
or
campfire, or
uh,
a bar.
magical.
I still can't believe
Yeah, I
we're
have the
on the
list.
side of
Yeah,
the boat and
so
not have any
you have
idea.
all the items.
There's various like a pack and some stuff.
Elam's got more
Yeah.
game than I do, and I've been
Yeah,
working
so doing that,
on
and
trying to
like
get laid for
well-made
weeks.
clothing or anything else, taking that
Gotcha.
too.
Just went about it the wrong way, Luke.
So
I don't know
Yeah,
how,
I
but
mean,
sure.
yeah.
You could have
if
shot
there's
yourself
any
out of the
like mundane
canopy.
cloth,
You
Fair
guys
enough.
probably like
You know,
this,
that
like,
seemed to be the way to attract you.
I don't care, put myself into the river and then
For
be gone
clothing,
forever.
yeah.
You had everybody
So,
else.
I mean, it's
I'm gonna character number 4.
quality.
yeah, like
Exactly.
if it's expensive and can be like bartered with.
Explorer's outfit in Elvish, so, yeah.
But
It's-
yeah,
What about a skull?
so anything worth anything. really.
Oh, yeah, there's several things. She's got a pack, she's
Anything
got
that's
stuff.
not that, I'll leave that and Becky can do it as she likes. She can use it for carrying or whatever.
Okay,
It could be a hat,
Can-
it's a pterodactyl.
Would there be anything Becky can give? I forgot, Elib, that would show
Brooch.
future ogres that he's friendly, or
Oh,
like would be
Oh,
trusted.
token?
Whoa, a token.
Yeah.
Or a
Oh.
brand or a carving, like
Son of a bitch.
a
Like-
scar or something.
like if you were, you don't have
Like
anything
a
to give her,
scar?
Quim, but you could carve a rune in Elib's arm.
ritual scarring.
Ritual scarring, ogres love that.
I've died twice this campaign.
Would
What
Elib,
the hell?
would Elib let Becky?
Elib is enthusiastic.
Oh, you would love that, yeah.
Elib, you're like, oh yeah, free ink, let's go.
So many ways.
All right, so you guys on the boat,
I don't.
no idea what's
We
going
can't see what's going on
So-
on the other side.
I'm
We're-
prepared to
All right.
jump
Yeah,
off.
I'm like-
So it takes about, what, about a
I'm getting
minute
ready-
to
I'm getting
basically
ready to
carve a
this.
design?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will give Becky my own dagger for this, so that if they're watching, they're seeing me hand Becky a weapon.
Yeah, so you don't think I'm being aggressive, thank you.
Hey, while Don's still over there, like,
Jex has got a confused look on his face, he's like,
Jax, this is the point you might need to just shoot them both.
all right.
do you want films too attacking us
You
combined?
take the loot off the body,
We're all doomed.
Becky, you hand Becky the dagger,
I know.
she carves a mark on your bicep,
Offensive.
forearm,
Yeah,
Bicep.
arm like bicep, tricep.
You
area.
okay?
would be into this.
And
I know
then,
that.
It's
and then
3
when
weeks.
that's done, Elib, you're gonna
I'm
throw,
gonna throw Elib,
Okay.
yeah,
all right,
onto the boat.
all right, so,
Here, catch.
all right, you are gonna throw, you have the belt of giant strength,
Yep.
so.
Wait,
Elib can also.
you're normal size now.
We are normal by this point.
My enlarged person, actually,
Uh-oh.
enlarged
It
person
would've
came
been
from
The
potion.
potion.
Yeah.
How long do they last?
The same as an-
Rounds, not minutes.
It's rounds, not minutes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
yeah,
gonna
I
say,
would've
same
been
as a
a
normal.
Oh
shrug.
no, Becky's been catfished.
Oh my God.
1 minute per level, so that's 7 minutes.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
not too hard.
Just enough time to carve them in.
She didn't catfish yet, it's fine.
You throw her and as he's in the air, he shrinks down.
Becky's gonna think she threw him too far.
Yeah.
Yes.
A glimmer in the sky.
You already missed the boat once, I mean. you probably-
Yeah, I'm just like, I tried.
Alright.
Should I roll?
Yeah, you have to roll to try and
Oh
hit the
my
boat. So.
Did I tell you
inanimate-
what my contingency spell earlier was?
What?
The brow gasher.
Oh, okay, good. All
What was
right, that's good
So
to know.
that if I get to above the boat, I can cast feather fall
Yep.
immediately.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I rolled a 6.
A 6, you missed the boat.
Sorry, I was just, it's just a little too much happening.
Roll a 6-sided and an
It's
8-sided.
a 6-sided and 8-sided. So where on the boat were you aiming?
Just center of it.
Center of the
It's
top.
dead.
center of the top. All right, so yeah, roll a
Planning
d6 and a
room.
d8.
Oh, yeah, we
D8,
gotta fix that,
D6.
don't we?
D6 first, right?
It doesn't matter which one comes
Once
first.
we
How
stop
much
the
damage
fire.
would it take from the original?
D6 is
start?
a 4.
Hey,
What
Dust
point?
War, you have great water?
I do.
D6 is
Could
a
you
4,
vote
D8
out?
is
You're
2.
not there.
If we were on the boat, yeah.
Do
Yeah, we're on the
it that
boat.
way. All right, so
Dude, just
Will you put
he
a vote?
landed.
All right.
He's new.
so Elib, you slam into one of those
I mean, I don't know why.
posts
What?
hard.
I don't know why.
But you
Can't
but
you
the
do it?
velocity is enough where you sort of like got spun around and you end up
You have to
prone
memorize,
on the
so.
deck.
I will wave emphatically from the deck towards Becky.
And Becky will wave back.
Elam is like the
With like the body under her arm now, like in a hand because she's big.
And most of all, I'll miss you.
Elam is like the dumbass protagonist.
And at
shown
that
in
moment, we
anime.
fall out of initiative. The battle is over. Are you guys getting, so Dustwar, are you getting back on the boat?
Yeah.
Okay. Dustwar pops out.
The
With the
vibe,
senator?
the
He's kind of
vibe
the
I
guy.
bring to the
Huh?
function.
With the center?
Since you are not used
With
to
the center
air high
sickle?
fives, I've come to.
Sickle?
Yeah, it's frozen.
Different senator.
So, I'm not.
I'm beginning to realize Elam's just the protagonist of
All
this
right,
campaign.
you want the,
Yeah.
you want the.
What was your plan?
What was your plan with the senator, to keep him safe?
You got the jeep to drive off.
Right, well,
I mean, everything was going on, and it's like no one really knew what was happening. At least that was his impression, and
That
or
was.
her
It's
impression.
the vibe I bring to the
So-
function.
Change the tenor of this game, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that changed combat quite a bit.
Elif, you want the treasure?
I do.
Okay,
I've got
so
friends who can identify it.
she has no, she does have,
And like that
two
Becky
masterwork
dress.
daggers,
Leaves.
elvish make. Those are the only weapons that she had, and they were tucked into her clothing. She also has, so I'll give you the, so the thing that you noticed first and most is a large wooden scroll
Look,
case
just the same thing.
that has several scrolls in it. And I'll just tell you what they
Running
are.
the
Ready?
argument.
Break enchantment,
Those are dragon.
charm monster,
Nice.
charm person, detect secret doors, expeditious retreat, identify, knock, let me know if I'm going too fast. Lightning bolt, see invisibility,
Pause. Have to start a new line. So knock, lightning bolt, see invisibility.
yep, suggestion, and teleport.
Damn.
So should I give it a ruin and come back as a wizard? So
No.
that I can start using. All right.
There's a wand of magic missiles.
Let it
with-
come naturally.
I've already died twice.
And
This is
the level
just
that-
me running up the score
Nice.
on the most deaths in a campaign.
Why do you think that's
There's a
gonna
cloak
happen?
of resistance +2 that she was wearing.
One, you guys abandoned me, and two, I left the group on my
Uh,
own.
In her bag
Angel
is
guy's
ink,
shoulder,
a
and
journal,
Toss him in.
masterwork
woods.
You
keys,
guys just kept
That's
tossing me in the
Yeah.
wood chipper.
That token sacrifice.
and spell book,
Yeah.
which contains all the,
Yeah,
all
that's just how
of
we
her
roll.
spells.
You know, we
I
Plus
just
a spell
did it on
component pouch,
purpose.
I know.
plus a smaller
Okay,
pouch
Can we pick out of our party just?
with
make our-
82
our
gold
victim?
pieces in it,
I
They,
know.
they,
and
they
one
get your
large
good
garnet.
vibes. They're like, we don't want that.
There's one.
No goodbyes.
Yeah.
Only negative feelings.
Yes.
They're working out so far, so well.
That's it.
Thanks. I'm
No
glad that
jewelry
you
or
think
anything
so.
else.
No,
Hey, no one else has died because of it.
just the one garnet.
Stasia.
Yes.
Ray Gardner, her body is where?
At
It
the
was
bottom
in
of the river.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, she fell in the river, as did the archer.
So this elf wasn't the Grey Gardener?
No.
No, the
fire-
Grey Gardener you guys killed the last time we played.
Okay.
Yeah, Greg Gardner's been dead
For a
This
while.
last
For
session.
since the
4.5
last session.
hours.
I mean, if you want, you guys can slow the boat down, and you're gonna try and find them.
No,
Yeah.
No,
That's not, we're not trudging up the bottom of the river in order to try to find a corpse. We can keep moving on before another Greg Gardner shows up. Does
So
any of us have the ability?
That's what
to
it's like. Oh.
Spellcaster slash.
There are
spell.
advantages to finding the corpse.
Yes, there are.
Uh,
What are the advantages?
do you, so you're gonna hook it on there?
What
Yeah.
is skull for Elam's belt?
Which,
Okay, that's
um,
one.
It's spell number 5.
okay, what
Yeah,
are
part of
my
it's
spells
like
right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Spell
so
number 1, my orc ancestor is +1.
now
strength.
how many of us
Okay.
can breathe
Number
underwater?
2 is a human skull that gives me +1 for my
Well,
ranged
you're in
weapons
the
and
water.
favored enemies against
He was underwater
humans.
for a while.
Okay,
Number
Yeah, from the
3
boat
is
to
an
the
android
island.
skull,
went down
which
the
gives me
airboat.
bane
Yeah.
against either
Okay.
android
That's one
or
enough.
cultists.
And it's
or
got dark
bastards.
vision, so
Okay.
maybe.
Number 4 was winter skull, outsider, increases critical threat range by 1.
okay. All right, this skull increases your fortitude saves by 2.
Yeah, you can write that.
Making these. Are you just randomly
It's a
generating
roll.
effects?
No. No, I had a list.
I'm fucking bastard.
I randomly generate the hooks. So she didn't get them in the order that I have.
Gotcha.
He didn't get them in the order that I have.
Right.
He's just putting them on hooks. So, but there are fewer and fewer hooks.
Right.
There's 1 left.
There's 1 left.
We gotta get you more hooks.
So in all honesty,
Or if they're like normal size skull, we gotta do like a
based on
shrunk
where the
head
boat is
situation.
now
Break them
moving,
down.
where did this body from
My
the
question is, how
the
many of these
constable
are
or
the
whatever is
skull, or
falling in
how
the
many of
water?
these are just like the
That Grey
heads of
Gardener?
the people that we've
It
killed?
was right next to the boat, so probably about
Because
50,
there's some that
70
have
yards
probably got to start
upstream.
rotting. at
Well,
this
they're kind of mummified, I bet.
During
Problems
downtime,
armor.
Elib removes like the flesh and nasty stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
I
it's
know.
Well,
just-
everyone's
why she-
sleeping.
my
He
character
loves
said,
Mr.
"Oh,
Yeah, but
point. No way.
If
No
she
problem.
just stays awake by.
You gotta go to the bottom of the list.
I got airboats.
One layer at a time.
If you wake up while he's doing it, he's just
Tell him you might
watching
be
you
able to
while
find
he does.
Just makes eye contact and maintains the entire time.
In orange, yeah.
I will say,
It's concerning at all.
I will tell the whoever, the party in general, that there is a chance I might be able to go down to the bottom. I have spells,
Sure, if you want to.
that can go find this body at the bottom of the.
Both of them?
Depending on if they're wearing anything magical. I have spells that will help me to breathe while underwater. I'd have to have something heavy to,
Elib,
I mean, to hold me down,
Oh, yeah.
but there is a chance.
So we have things that'll hold you down.
Put one of the catapults in the backpack.
I don't.
Whatever.
think I'm gonna win
I'm
this
just
fight,
saying.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and accept
Okay.
fate.
Can you detect magic?
I can.
Okay, so you can go down there, you can detect magic, scan.
You got a light
see if
spell?
There's anything.
He's got dark vision.
Dark vision.
Does it work underwater?
Yeah.
I guess it would.
Sure, why wouldn't
it's
it?
dark down there.
That's good.
It's dark at the bottom of a river.
So the river here is about 50 feet deep, so it'll take you a minute, but
Don't swim up right away.
give me
Yeah.
a
Take your
D20
time.
for the Grey
Yeah.
Gardener and a
Right.
D20, just a raw roll for each,
Raw roll.
for the
Raw
archer.
roll. Raw roll.
Right?
Oops, I didn't see that.
He scarred at everybody. Look at it.
It's still bleeding.
Well,
it's
okay, the
flames.
first roll was a 7.
Ruin is super confused because he has no idea what the fuck just happened. You just came back
14.
and have this
So you find the
scar.
Grey Gardener, but you don't find the archer,
What happened?
all right? You just
Becky
bring the
says
whole
I'm
body up,
orange now.
okay.
Who's
So
Becky?
when you shoot that body,
Becky, the queen of.
Who's keeping
Catapults.
track of all these things?
The
Yeah,
ogre?
Lydia was.
Libby, you're keeping track,
The
yeah,
ogre
Grey
just
Gardener.
So
randomly
he brings up the
carved
body of the Grey Gardener
into
and
her
you
arm.
guys look at that. So there's a hook, she has a hook and fly,
But what does that have to do with anything?
That's why.
a wand of cure light wounds with
Ooh.
14 charges.
You don't understand.
You're right, I don't understand.
Tanglefoot back,
You want
which
to
are, which are luckily intact, they've been waxed shut.
What?
She's wearing a breastplate.
I was the party.
Your tentacle wasn't going.
I couldn't cover my ears enough.
She
I
has
listened.
a light steel shield +1. A
Covered my
+1 short
ears.
sword,
My tentacle had its own ears.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
a non-magical composite longbow, plus up to +3 strength.
You said magical short sword,
Magical +1 short sword.
Pretty good.
and then following that was.
Non-magical
Composite bow
crossbow.
+3 strength.
Composite,
It's not
non-magical, but it's composite up to +3.
Oh, shit.
Some
Aaron would've
sort
really
of
enjoyed
holy
that.
symbol in silver.
2 more pluses and he would have liked it.
A set of thieves' tools and huh?
Yeah,
What? Yeah.
Ooh,
And
I don't even know where it all was.
the Grey Gardener, yeah, I know.
27 gold pieces.
31 on a knowledge religion
Okay,
on the, so
Nordgerber.
She had a natural
You
handicap.
know who Nordgerber is?
Oh,
that's not mine.
It's a holy symbol of Nordgerber.
Oh, shit.
hey.
What, I mean, my character.
Norgorber
Yeah.
is an ascended Taldan deity of thievery, assassins, and secrets, and is often worshipped as one of the four aspects of one of those purposes. He remains an enigma to most. His true motives are unknown, and many of his own followers remain ignorant of his plans and designs. He is the only evil deity among the ascended.
I like him.
Well, that's
There's-
concerning.
There's also
I-
theories that he maybe wasn't even really ascended because they don't know.
I thought that was somebody else.
No, it's not Guru.
There's another
That's
person who's the same thing where he claims
Okay.
to be
That's fair.
like an ascended,
Mhm.
like somebody.
Norgorber is almost always depicted as his religious symbol, which is a featureless black mask. While other depictions present him as an ordinary humanoid figure dressed in black or gray clothing, his face is almost always partially or completely obscured because Norgorber himself actively interferes with any artist's attempt to depict him.
I
He's
like
basically like a
him.
god of.
Kind of like Jehovah.
Don't
Don't even make it work for yourself.
Don't draw.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Don't draw behind it.
Oh, yeah, don't drama.
You seen that
So
SNL
the
sketch
senator's okay.
I don't
where the
think so.
prompt is Muhammad
Yeah.
and they don't they're just staring at a blank screen and they're like, I can't draw this. I can't draw this.
I remember that was a South Park
That's the
thing
law.
where like
That's right,
there was a
Since the law,
like
the
a common
representative
thing that-
laws.
threatened to
Like,
draw
okay,
Muhammad,
gotcha.
and it just shows like what happened without like showing him, and just says like the words, and then it's still
So. If there's no pictures of Muhammad,
Mhm.
how can someone draw him now?
Fair point.
I mean, it's still
There's-
like you can imagine
No
what
photos
that
of Jesus,
is.
see,
The
Right,
same
right,
as-
right.
oh,
It's the same
Well,
thing.
we know he's a white guy.
Yeah. No, he's a white guy.
still,
And speaks English.
That would have been
As God intended.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
what else we can
it's
do?
kind of to that idea where if you're drawing Jesus, but like
It's a little bit related to the Mohammedan thing is a little bit related to the idea of iconography, right? So
Right,
it's
I
the
know,
idea
I know.
of
thou shalt not
okay.
worship false
Yeah,
idols.
so there was a in the Middle Ages, there was a really big, and it was,
Bless
and it's one of the primary differences, at least early on in the schism between Greek Orthodox Christianity and modern Western Roman Christianity.
Right.
Which was at the time, Greek Orthodox Christianity was very icon focused. There were many pictures, many images that were almost similarly worshipped, right? Western Orthodoxy, and I'm talking, this is like in 11 to 1400, was very much anti-icon, right? The idea being is that of graven images was the basic thing. So it was during this time, instead of pictures of Jesus or pictures of Mary was okay. You could do pictures of Mary, which is why you have so many pictures of medieval pictures of
Mother Mary.
Mary,
Yeah.
but not as many of Jesus. And most of the time, if Jesus is depicted as a child, as baby. But that's what ultimately became the rise of, during the Crusades especially, of relics. So especially saints' relics became huge because they weren't graven images, they were pieces of people.
Right.
I never looked at Assassin's Creed
And
2.
even pieces of stuff related to Jesus, right? So there is like Jesus' knuckle bone, pieces of the true cross. There was it's in one of the books that I read about the 14th century, one of these guys said there's so many pieces of the true cross running around that
It would be.
it would be bigger than the original
Right,
cross.
yeah.
Like
It's all-
So there's in many cases, they were very conscious of that, the chain of evidence for these things being, the hand of St. John the Baptist, or it's all kinds of crazy stuff. And they still exist. We went into, in Rome, we went into a church, in Rome, and they had, well, you couldn't really see it because it was in a reliquary, so it was in a big gold box, and it was like, but they said it was some sort of finger bones of somebody. I can't remember, but that kind of shit was all over the place. And in the Crusades, they would actually bring them with them to the Holy Land. And the idea being that,
Kind of like the Ark of the Covenant.
right, yeah, kind
So
of.
it's good
Well,
luck
the kind
piece.
of the idea is like, that God will protect us because we're bearing these pieces of the
Right.
saint. So the saint will intercede for us in battle and things like that. That was something that
Right.
Islam really didn't do. They didn't really go in for relics like
Right.
the Western Christians did. Anyway, the perils of a Jesuit education.
That was fun facts.
Um,
Fun fact.
Fun
with
history
Les.
facts with Les.
We're done for tonight?
I think so, yeah, probably, unless, well, yeah, I think so.
Alright,
There are so
so,
few mummies left because there's a literal paint color called mummy brown that was
Mhm.
made from the bodies of powdered, or made from the powdered bodies of
Hi.
mummies. And people used to consume
They used to eat
powdered
them,
mummy
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
as
for,
medicine.
yeah,
Yeah, ground mummy,
rejuvenating.
yeah,
That's
brings me to life.
so
gross.
unique. It's so
And wrong, man.
very mindful.
Oh.
Very open-minded.
Yes. Last time you came to my house.
The Player Core 2 book should be on